Nashville. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Thank you, guys. So, someone said something earlier that made me laugh. They were like, "Hey, what did they call me?" They said, "Hey, Boomer, your audio is off." Okay, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to this matchup, y'all. We should have audio back now. Everything should be good to go. San Francisco 49ers going head-to-head today with these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is an NFC showdown, a possible NFC Conference Championship showdown, a probable playoff picture right here. This is a glimpse, a snapshot into January. San Francisco 49ers right now at the head of their division, same as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams coming into this game 4-1. Both of these teams coming into this game 4-1. Let me make that quick adjustment here. We'll drop this color down just a little bit. I like that wine color just a little more here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Helen didn't get her email confirmation. Okay, Helen, hang tight. Helen didn't get her email confirmation from week 7 here. Let's do a quick adjustment. Let's see. This should be giving everyone their confirmations. Publish, settings, more, settings. Confirmation email should be on. Responses, send responders a copy of their response. Always allow. Yeah, you should have gotten that, Helen. Just double for week 6, she says. She never got hers for week 6, not week 7. Your week 6, Helen Galloway. That's interesting that you never got it, because it should be set up there as well. That one was adjusted, but we'll just send me, just ping me, Helen, or I'll send you an email after this game and keep you updated right now with what's going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game at hand right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers. We've got a lot of football ahead of us today. We've got this game and then one more today. So I love Sundays, man. Sundays are for football. Carolina Panthers just beat my Dallas Cowboys. Oh, that hurt. That hurts to say out loud right now. John Jackson saying Buccaneers. I feel bad for the Cowboys, says Ryan Meehan. Let's ask a quick question to the chat room today. Who will win? Will this be a 49ers game or will this be a Buccaneers game? This should be a good one, folks. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a game. At least I believe so. But there's a lot that we got to go through and not a lot of time left to talk about it. We're going to start actually by taking a look at the home team here. We're going to break down the personnel for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just quickly out the gate, guys. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have Baker Mayfield as their starting quarterback, but there will not be any Bucky Irving today. Bucky Irving is out with an injury today. So, Rachaad White going to be your main running back, and then behind him, Sean Tucker. Your pass catchers today, there will be no Mike Evans and no Chris Godwin, so instead we'll see Sterling Shepard, Emeka Egbuka, and Tez Johnson. We may see some Ryan Miller sprinkled in there. We may see some Cameron Johnson, but outside of that, those are literally the only 5 receivers on this depth chart that are available for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, according to ESPN. So the San Francisco 49ers are lining up right now to kick this thing off. 49ers going to kick this over to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'm going to get all of my graphics set up here momentarily. Y'all know how this thing goes. I will get you updated as it comes in. There's the opening kickoff, and this one goes over to Tampa Bay. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, out to the 30, the 35 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will start this drive in a pretty decent spot. Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to start this drive at a pretty decent spot right now. Let's scroll this down just a little bit. This game just now getting started. This game just now getting started right now. Thank you, Ricky Sportsman, for checking in. First play of the game, there was already a flag on it. They're going to call this a holding against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So flag on the play. It's going to be a holding against Tampa Bay. Okay. Going to bring this in. Making some quick adjustments, folks. Hang tight. Please stand by. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? 1st and 10 this time from the 15-yard line after that holding play. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will open up a quick throw to the left-hand side, and Emeka Egbuka is there for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8. Great job by Baker Mayfield on the opening play of the game. Baker Mayfield connects. 2nd down and 2 coming up right now after Emeka Egbuka grab. They're calling it a 2nd down and 3, by the way. 2nd down and 3. Football to the Tampa Bay 23. Football to the Tampa Bay 23-yard line. Waiting for the snap right now is Baker Mayfield under center. Motion on the field from Cade Otton. Here's a snap and a handoff for Rashad White. Left-hand side will pick up about 6-7 yards on that play. That's good for a 1st down, Tampa Bay. That's good for a 1st down there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, drive chart over here. We'll get this refreshed. Should take us to a live box score. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. All right, guys, we are in this. The clock is ticking. 14 minutes left to go. 1st and 10 coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Baker Mayfield dropping back. Will wind up and throw. This one for Rashad White going backwards. That'll be a loss of a yard. 2nd down now coming up. So 2nd down and a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11. Mario is getting himself settled in. That's me, by the way. Okay. Okay. We're going to get ourselves settled in. What's going on, y'all? Magaman, I see you out here. Comedy of errors on that play, says Steve. Reading some of these comments out here, and I don't know if these are the ones for today. I think it is. It is. Okay. 2nd down and 12 is what my TV screen says right now. 2nd down and 12. Shotgun formation, motion on the field from Sterling Shepard. Here's the snap with 13 minutes left to go. Baker Mayfield in the pocket. It starts to collapse. He has to improvise. He's on the run. He will wind up and throw. This time the pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 12 coming up. Stops the clock with 12:45. Stopping the clock with 12 minutes and 45 seconds. 12 minutes and 47 seconds left to go. Wamba Brown, what's going on? Imagine if this game ends in a tie, says Ricky Sports Fan. That would be crazy if it did, bro. Okay. Magaman, thank you for being here. Ricky Sports, thank you for being here. Robert Samora, Micah Kimbrough, Roy Williams, Laney, I see y'all. Spartan Noel, what's going on? Ready Same Day is in here as well. Shout out to this wonderful chat. 3rd down and 12 with 12 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Baker Mayfield will take it. He drops back. A flag coming in quickly. This should stop the clock. 12 minutes and 45. I think this is going to end up being a false start here, but let's find out what the officials say. They're going to call this on Cade Otton. It will be a false start penalty. This will make it a repeat of the down. It's 3rd down and 16 after the 5-yard give up. With 12:45 left to go, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the football. So, Roy Williams, my Dallas Cowboys did not do great. I appreciate you bringing it up, though. Hello to CMC later. You know who he's rooting for. San Francisco 49ers. 49ers with gold pants, red tops, Buccaneers in white. Here's the snap on 3rd down and extra long. Baker Mayfield will wind up and throw. Sterling Shepard going to make the catch on the sideline. Somehow makes the grab out to about the 37. It's not enough for a 1st down, though. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 1 at the Tampa Bay 37. So they will likely end up punting this one. So close from Sterling Shepard. He got that 2nd foot down. He did get that second foot down, but it wasn't enough to cross the line to gain. So 4th down and 1, Tampa Bay likely going to punt in this situation. The opening drive for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers not going to result in points. So they will kick off. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, just remember that one fact. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to did get the football to start this game, so they are going to have to kick off for the second half. Signaled a fair catch at about the 16-yard line. First down coming up here for San Francisco. And the 49ers now have the football. 49ers now have the football. What's going on, TM Martin? Good pro tip, says TM. Hi from Mazaltan. Que onda, Sally? Spartan Stiff saying, I really thought the Cowboys would get that win today. Sorry they couldn't get the W for you. It's okay, Spartan. It happens, man. That's okay. That's the sport, man. You can't win them all. If you do win them all, it's not fun. It's not fun if you do win them all. Shout out to Gary. Welcome back. Jerry, I forgot how you say your name again. I think it's Jerry Wasserman. I think it's Jerry. I think I'm right with that. Aaron, what's going on? Saying go Buccaneers. Brandon Schutz saying hello there. How are you? Sorry about your Cowboys. That's okay, Brandon. That's okay. It happens. Let's go Buccaneers, says John Paul Dragons. Checking this one out right now, guys. Looks like 53% of the chat is leaning towards Tampa Bay. I'm going to forego the chat area for the first couple of drives, guys, because we did not get a chance to do our analysis and breakdown. So let's do this breakdown. Santino put in extra time to make these slides for me, so we're going to honor him by covering these graphics. So defensively, the San Francisco 49ers have been pretty baller, bro. Top 7. Giving up less than 20 points per game by the 49ers. Obviously, Bosa is on IR. And I did go quickly through the personnel of the offense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they were on the field. But there are a lot of injuries here for the San Francisco 49ers as well. A lot of injuries for the San Francisco 49ers as well. But mostly on defense here, it's just Nick Bosa. Outside of Bosa, the rest of the starters are healthy. Offensively for the San Francisco 49ers here, guys, you've got some injuries for sure. Brandon Ayuk is out. Brock Purdy is out. Ricky Pearsall is out. George Kittle still on IR. Jacob Cowing is on IR. Spencer Burford is on IR. Ben Barch is on IR. We look at Isaac Alacron. He is suspended. A lot of issues offensively for the 49ers. And in this photo, Santino put a picture here of Brock Purdy because he has had some time. But I actually have an additional graphic here doing a comparison between Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Definitely have a really cool graphic. I wonder if it actually popped up. What did I do for quarterback comparison? It's Jones. Okay, guys, a quick look here at Mac Jones versus Baker Mayfield. Mac Jones is the starting quarterback for this San Francisco 49ers team in just a few games, y'all. Reminder, Mac Jones has only played 3 games. Baker Mayfield has played 5. He is under center right now. Mac Jones with the football. The San Francisco 49ers on 1st and 10 with 12 minutes left to go. A toss to Christian McCaffrey, and CMC will take this one out to about the 19-yard line. Call that a pickup of 3. We've got ourselves a second down. So 2nd down and 7 coming up after a 3-yard gain from Christian McCaffrey. The San Francisco 49ers have the football at the San Francisco 19-yard line. Big punt earlier from the Buccaneers. We're coming back from the commercial break. 1 down is gone. 2nd down and 7 coming up here. Mac Jones under center, waits for the snap. Jones takes it. He fakes it. He's in a clean pocket. He will scramble. He will dive head first forward out to about the 22-yard line. Call that another 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. The way he dove, you guys ever remember playing Black Ops where they did those dolphin dives? That's basically what he did right there. Okay. Dove head first for a 3-yard pickup. Mac Jones, a wild play right there. Here we go. 49ers with the football now. Appreciate y'all in the chat right now keeping that conversation coming in. Empty backfield waiting for the snap. Jones will take it on 5 wide. The 4-man rush coming in. It's intercepted. It's picked up. That's going to be returned to the 15. Still on his feet. Bro, that was the worst interception return I have ever seen. Either way, it's picked off, and the Buccaneers get the football now. The Buccaneers take over here after an interception by Vildor. Vildor intercepts the football. And instead of staying on his feet, he looked like a newborn deer, couldn't get his feet underneath him. He got up, tried to run, fell down again, got up, tried to run, fell down again. If he would have kept his cool, that would have been an easy pick six. Instead, it's first down, Tampa Bay. They are in great field position, though, after that turnover. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting the football back. Okay, y'all. It's okay. It's still early, says Lil Frank. Thanks for reminding me, Lil Frank. I'm going to do my best to preserve the voice because we do have one more game today, and I do feel it straining after that Cowboys game. So we're going to grab a seat here. 1st and 10 coming up. Single back formation, motion on the field. Here is the snap and a handoff. Rachaad White around the left-hand side, inside the 10, inside the 5, goes down at the 2-yard line. We are inside the red zone, and just like that, in scoring position, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are looking to get one in. Tampa Bay all day, says Super Dave. What's up, Super Dave? What is going on? Spartan Knoll saying go Bucks. Country Kisses saying 49ers. We've got new emojis for today, guys. Buccaneers fans, there's yours. 49ers fans, here's yours. We are looking at a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Here is the snap, the handoff to Rachaad White. He will find his way in. It's a touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the Buccaneers will be the first to score. Buccaneers going to put 6 points on the board. They probably feel a lot better now with that one, considering that their opening drive was a quick 3 and out. So, 6 points on the board for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this game is just now getting started, man. This game is just now getting started. Okay. 1st and goal from the 2 already. Yeah, Kevin, they took over after an interception there. So here's that's his 4th rushing touchdown this season, by the way, for Rachaad White. Rachaad White gets the paint job. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is now 7-0. Both teams have had a chance to possess at least once. That is the 2nd possession now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mac Jones coming off of an insane game last week. Ladies and gentlemen, last week, Mac Jones was flawless. Last week against the LA Rams, Mac Jones had 342 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, a passer rating of over 100, and a QBR of 70. He was just airing it out and having himself one heck of a day. His favorite target all day was Kendrick Bourne, his old teammate, his ex-teammate from when he was with the New England Patriots. This is the lineup here for the San Francisco 49ers. We're going to do this for the first couple of commercial breaks, guys. I know y'all probably want to chat with me, but let's go through this here while we have some time. Mac Jones, starting quarterback today. Christian McCaffrey, your starting running back today. Christian McCaffrey on the ground has been pretty inefficient, guys, if I do say so. He ranks 23rd in the NFL in total rushing yards, despite having 91 carries, which is the 3rd most in the league. He is averaging just 3 yards per run and has 0 rushing touchdowns in 2025. 0, not 1. Crazy. Pass catchers today, as I mentioned, there are a lot of absentees. No Ricky Pearsall, no Brandon Ayuk, no George Kittle. They shipped away Deebo Samuel, so there's no Deebo Samuel, obviously. So your pass catchers will be Jawan Jennings on one side, Kendrick Bourne as the wide receiver 2, and a possibility of Sky Moore, maybe Marquez Valdez-Scantling, maybe DeMarcus Robinson. A rotation of players going to come out there. Jake Tonjes still going to be your tight end with the George Kittle absence, and your offensive line, Trent Williams, Connor Colby, Jake Brendel, Dominic Puni, and Colton Mikovits going to be your offensive line there for the San Francisco 49ers. They will be taking the field here shortly after that touchdown by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are in the middle of a commercial break. We are in the first quarter. When we get back from the commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be 9 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the first, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will kick off to San Francisco, meaning that we will see the special teams and then the defense here for Tampa Bay. And these are those people on the defensive side here. Elijah Roberts, your left defensive end. Vita Vea, Hall of Famer, man. I'm telling you, Vita Vea, it will probably be in the Hall of Fame. He's your nose tackle. Logan Hall is your right defensive end. Yaya Diaby going to be your weak side linebacker. Servosea Dennis going to be your left inside linebacker. Levante David, another Hall of Famer in my book, going to be your right inside linebacker. And welcome Hassan Reddick from the Philadelphia Eagles as your strong side linebacker. Both sides here, guys. Jamel Dean as one corner on the other side. It's actually going to not be Zion McCullum. I've got Josh Hayes listed in here. Kendall Vildor is actually going to be the man who had that interception for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and B, your starter for today. We just saw him get a pick. Your two safeties out here, Antoine Winfield Jr., and the other one going to be Tyke Smith. All right, guys, that kickoff was returned to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers have just got the football back. 49ers on offense. Mac Jones looking to improve on that last drive. Talk about a short-lived drive here for San Francisco. Here's the snap, a little play action, wheeling out, winding up, delivering a deep pass downfield. It's Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne with a monster play. 40-yard grab right there. That's what we saw last week. That's what we expected this week. And Kendrick Bourne with a big grab there. A good post route. He had so much space. Nobody near him for 5-6 yards. He had all day on that post route. Defense is sleeping on Kendrick Bourne. First down, San Francisco. 49ers with the football here. They're all the way to the Tampa Bay 29, just like that. Here's a snap and a handoff. Christian McCaffrey trying to find the crease. He will pick up about 4 yards on that play, call it 5. Second down and 5 coming up after a 5-yard scramble to the right-hand side by Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes out of bounds. Let's get this clock ticking here. Let's get this clock ticking right now. What's going on, folks? Welcome to Football Nation. So is this going to be a shootout too? It could be, Sally. It could be, Sally. My Mustang Sally, what's going on? Naya saying, I won my game yesterday, 26-6. Let's go, Naya. Palm Beach Trader, welcome in, my friend. Motion on the field right now. Another single back formation. A quick look, a quick call, looking left and right, waiting for the snap. Here it is, dropping back. Jones in trouble, will wind up and throw to McCaffrey. Puts it behind him. The pass is incomplete. Stops the clock with 8:35. Third down. Incomplete pass from Mac Jones inside of Buccaneers territory. They are close, guys. I got a 3rd down and 5 at the Tampa Bay 24. A 3rd down and 5 at the Tampa Bay 24. What does that mean? Well, it means A, they're in field goal range and they can easily get 3 points from here. But B, and more so, they are knocking on the door of the red zone. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field here, waiting for the snap. Mac Jones, going to get used to saying that. Mac Jones going to get wrapped up, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, my goodness. Looks like Elijah Roberts gets the bag on the play. 4th down. This will bring up a 4th down and 15 on a 10-yard loss on the sack there. Holy smokes, that's a terrible loss for the San Francisco 49ers. And the field goal unit will now come out for San Francisco. How about that? Sack lunch, says Marty. Big stop, says Super Dave. Pow, says Eagles 1977. Kapow. Sack lunch, says Naya. Here's the field goal from the right hash, folks. This one is going to go up, and that 52-yard field goal will be good, y'all. 52-yard field goal is successful. That does put points on the board now for the 49ers. The 52-yarder is there. 3 points. Okay, guys, it is 7-3. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers about to get the football back here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers about to get the football back after that 52-yard field goal by Pinheiro, like Robert De Niro. Naya saying 7-3. Micah Kimbrough saying, it's good. You got Lions to win over the Chiefs, says Super Dave. Bro, Lions-Chiefs, man, that is one heck of a game. Planes crashing on or near highways in the regular now? Oh, that's interesting. Go 49ers, says Chris. Not sure how the Chiefs are favored, says Super Dave. Me either, man. Me either. All right, guys, so plenty of stuff for us to look at. We haven't really gone through all of our slides, so this buys us some talking points here. Defensive comparison, y'all. We can look at both of these teams, and I will get up on my feet to do this defensive comparison for you guys. San Francisco 49ers, pretty decent. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, also pretty decent. One of the issues for the San Francisco 49ers is their ability to get pressure to the quarterback. 49ers defense has just 6 sacks on the year. That's 29th in the NFL. They have forced 5 turnovers in 5 games, which is better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have done. But as we saw right now, shout out to your Uncle James. What's going on, Slim Faley? Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for checking into the chat, and thank you for that super chat. $2 super chat coming in, Slim Faley. Shout out to your Uncle James. What up, Uncle James? Hope you're sticking around, man. Thanks for being here. You're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Hang out with us, will ya? Let's have some fun. Okay, top 12, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They are top 12 in yards allowed per game, rushing yards allowed per game, giving up 310 yards allowed per game, which, mind you guys, the difference here between 310 and 315 is so minimal in the NFL. I wouldn't even call that the difference between a field goal or anything like that. That's the difference of like a 2-point conversion or a couple of them. Like, is that really that big of a difference? Not really. The rushing yards over here also, all of these stats are way too close. We start seeing the bigger spread when we look at the sack numbers. But defensively, these two teams are neck and neck. That's why both teams are 4-1. The run game comparison has been bad for the 49ers, guys. It hasn't been great for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, admittedly, but it's been pretty bad. 32nd in the NFL in yards per attempt, 32nd in the NFL in rushing touchdowns per game. They still don't have a single rushing touchdown. Here's the kickoff after the field goal, and they will return this kickoff out to about the 36-yard line. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to get the football here. It's a 1st and 10 from the 36. These numbers are not made up, guys. Not one rushing touchdown this year for the San Francisco 49ers. Not one. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay. All right, guys, let's get back to it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the football here. And I got to add some time on the clock. I just let that tick for the last 3 minutes. I got 7:48 on the board. And Baker Mayfield is under center with the sun in his eyes. Motion on the field. Here's the snap and a handoff to Rachaad White. Rachaad White with some room to roam will pick up about 10 yards right here. Are they going to call this a first down? They are. I believe they are. This should bring up a 1st and 10 at the 46, shy of midfield. There's an injury on the play, folks. They are going to call this a 10-yard pickup, but an injury on the play for a San Francisco 49ers defender hanging on to that right knee. Uh-oh. That's never good. 49ers look like they are hurt, and we are going to a quick commercial break. Ramsey, what's going on? You watched Santino in the first game? I'm here for the second. Both teams lost the game. This is actually the third game, Ramsey. This is actually the third game. I'm here for the second. Both of our teams lost today, says Ramsey. Ramsey. Rough, dude. Rough. That's a tough one, but thank you for checking in. Not one rushing touchdown on the year, and they're still 4-0. Or 4-1. That's true, Jason. That is true. Even with Christian McCaffrey, Kevin Murray, the San Francisco 49ers have 0 rushing touchdowns this season. Pretty wild. John saying, my name is John Venable, not John Vian. Or John Venna. Venable. John Venable. It says John Venna. Let's see. Who else out here? Wanna bet the Chiefs lose 38-18? I would think that that's maybe going to happen. My first ever super chat to you, Mario. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Super Dave. Super Dave with a super chat. Let's go, brother. Thank you very much. Folks, welcome into Football Nation. I am one of those kinds of channels who does not like asking for super chats. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, if we get to $1,000 in super chats, then we're going to do this, that, and the other. I could turn around and easily do that. That's not my style, guys. That's not the way I roll. As a matter of fact, I like to do it the other way. I like to give away stuff for free. So, super chats like the ones that Dave just gave right now allow us to do a couple of things. A, it allows me to update my systems, buy new software, make sure that we can pay for the internet and pay for CBS and pay for YouTube TV and cover all of those there as well. It also gets me new ties, which I am overdue for a new tie. Y'all have seen my entire tie collection. I've probably gone through 20 ties this season, so I do get to get a few new ties thanks to Super Dave. Appreciate that, my friend. And right now, we're in the middle of a commercial break once again. If you're wondering why we're in a commercial break, there was an injury on the field. This is the officials' timeout. So an injury on the field. When we get back, it'll be 1st and 10. Oh, my goodness. Oh, is that Fred Warner who's being pulled off right now? Oh, my gosh. That's a terrible situation. Fred Warner. Oh, my goodness, y'all. If you're a 49ers fan, that's not just someone who went down. That's Fred Warner. Oh, the ankle broke. Oh, the ankle broke. Oh, that's a busted. Oh, no, that's gross. Fred Warner's done, bro. He's probably done for the year. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the football. Here's the snap and a handoff. This time it's going to be a run, a pickup of 1 yard. I hate watching those injuries, man. I'm squeamish when it comes to that stuff. I hate seeing those injuries. Fred Warner's leg just got twisted up. That was a nasty one. So Fred Warner down, and they are already busted up. Luckily for them, they've got Robert Saleh as their defensive coordinator out here. Here we go. 2nd down and 9. Football out to the 47. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Blitz coming in. Looking right, throwing right, almost. Swatted down right there. Winters playing some good defense on that one. It does stop the clock with 6:53. An incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 9. Fred Warner has the air cast on the right ankle. It is, oh gosh, that looked like Dak Prescott's ankle. It was that bad. Fred Warner's leg, oh, brutal, dude. Oh my gosh. So Warner's probably going to the hospital. 3rd down and 9, 6 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. A shotgun formation here, waiting for the snap is Baker. He takes it from the 47. Running out of time. He steps up through the pocket. He's in trouble trying to improvise. This will not work out for him. He will go down. It'll be a big loss of 8 yards. And a 4th down coming up now. 4th down and 17 after that bag here. Sack lunch for you, Mr. Mayfield. There you are. It's the right. Does it matter, MW? Does it really matter which leg? He broke his leg. Never mind, there's an episode of Jimmy Neutron. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole, but Sheen's like, well, that's dumb. It doesn't even say which leg he broke. Like, does that matter? 4th down and 17. Otten getting ready to punt this one away. Here it is. Boom. There goes the punt. This one. Going back. Going to be returned from the 3-yard line. We do get a solid return. Looks like out to about the 14, so call that an 11-yard. They're putting him down at the 15-yard line, a 14-yard pickup then. Stops the clock here with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to go, and the San Francisco 49ers going to get another opportunity. 49ers get the football back. They're down by just 4. 49ers football coming up right here, baby. Let's go. Where are my 49ers fans at? 49ers fans, let's drop that red and gold. I love gold. Let's see where these 49ers fans are at. Gold? Red? Let's find out where y'all are at. If you're a channel member, y'all can use these right here. A quick commercial break, folks. Courtney dropping that 49ers logo. CMC you later dropping that 49ers logo. Jason saying, let's go. Cactus, I see you, bro. Saying, dropping the gold and red. All right, y'all. Football Nation, that's me. You can see our logos out here. Gold member, that's right. 49er Nation says Winky. YouTube, what up, Winky? Wamba saying, bang, bang, Niner gang. Red and gold till we're dead and cold, says Walter Ford. I love it. Yeah, that's rough. Losing Fred Warner is a tough one. Jimmy Neutron, LOL, brain blast. Stephen N., what's going on? I'm defeated. Another year, another injury-riddled season. Just 1 year of luck would be incredible, says William. It would be. I need a Mecca Igbuka to score a touchdown. I do too, Tazron. I do too. Beach bars around the world saying Captain Pierre and Mary from Brazil. What's going on, Captain Pierre? Ahoy, my friend. Ahoy to beach bars around the world. Okay. What's your favorite beach bar around the world? You got to tell me, Captain Pierre. You got to tell me, Mary. You guys got to let me know what's the best beach bar around the world. Your channel is literally called that, so I'm looking to you. I got the Bucs kicker in fantasy. Let's see, 49ers love. There's DJ Jean dropping the Kansas City logos right now. Elizabeth saying 49ers. Palm Beach Trader dropping that Buccaneers flag. What up, Palm Beach? Super sad about Warner, but imagine everyone healthy. Hoping Kittle is back next week, says Winky. I wish my New Orleans Saints can at least get another win this year, says Ramsey. That's a tough one for sure. Injury ball, says Steve Zook. Danny Brady saying Niners, baby. Next man up, says Mr. Lewis. All right, folks, let's get back to the game that is at hand right now. 1st and 10 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers with the football at the 19-yard line. Here's a move. It's going to be a fake run to the right-hand side, maybe a trap play. I don't know why I saw Kyle Juszczyk moving so aggressively out there. It's a turnaround and a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. No gain. 2nd down. Win it for Warner, says Wamba. Win it for Warner, says Wamba. Let's see if they can do it. Samuel, what's going on? I would say a bar in America. Actually, there's an ice bar in Bariloche in Argentina. Actually, the ice bar in Iguazu is awesome. It's not a beachfront bar, but it's pretty dope. 2nd down and 10. Wind up and throwing. The catch is made for Christian McCaffrey. This will be a 4-yard, maybe a 5-yard gain here. 3rd down and 5. I could only imagine that Mac Jones is going to look around and survey and connect with Kendrick Bourne here. Mac Jones, the quarterback in right now for San Francisco. Samuel Ayman Simpson saying, what's good? What's good, Samuel? What's up, Sammy? Good to have you in here, brother. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield. Mac Jones by himself. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers wide right. Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking right, throwing right. Christian McCaffrey makes the grab. That's an 8-yard gain on 3rd down and 5, resulting in a San Francisco 49ers 1st down. This moves the football out to the San Francisco 27. Still on their own side of midfield. The drive chart is down below to help you guys, visualize where the football is on the field right here. If I just, forget to call where it's at right now. The stats for fantasy football on the right-hand side, y'all. Stick around. I got you covered. This time from the 27-yard line, motion on the field. Mac Jones takes the snap. Flag comes in quickly here. They're going to call this a false start. So, false start on the offense. That will back up the 49ers 5 yards. It'll be a 1st and 15. Puts them back on the 22. Puts them back towards the 22. They'll be on the 22-yard line, 1st and 15. Replay 1st down, 4:04 left to go. They punched this one back in. The clock is now ticking here. Samuel saying, Arrowhead. Martin, any good? Doug Ross, vamos a ver. CMC is doing too much chatting. How? I like it. You talking about CMC later, or are you talking about actual Christian McCaffrey? I got a shotgun formation here. Waiting for the snap is Mac Jones. Jones takes the snap. 4-man rush coming in. A wind-up and a throw. The catch is going to be made for a gain of about 4 yards on 1st and 15. It brings up a 2nd down and looks like a 2nd down and 11. So 2nd down and 11. The clock is ticking right now. I haven't seen a good game today, says Goofball. Goofball. You goofing off right now, homie? Goofball, are you goofing off? Because we've actually had 2 good games today, both of them coming down to the wire. 2nd down and 11. The clock is ticking now. Christian McCaffrey in a shotgun with Mac Jones. Jones is 4 of 6 today. He already threw an interception, though. The 4-man rush coming in. Jones in a pocket will check it down again to Christian McCaffrey. This will be another 4-yard gain. Not going to be enough to get back on track here. It brings up a 3rd down and 7. The clock is ticking. 3rd down and 7. The football now at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers need to get to the 37 to move the sticks and extend this drive. Current drive so far, 5 plays, 16 yards, almost 3 minutes on this one. 3 minutes on this one. The 49ers, so many close games from the Jet till this game, says Winky YouTube. Facts. 3rd down and long. Mac Jones in the shotgun will take the snap. A 4-man rush coming in again. He's under duress. He's under pressure. Mac Jones will fumble the football. It's recovered by the 49ers. It brings up a 4th down. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking here. 4th down and 14 coming up. Another punt. And Mac Jones not having the same day that he had last week. Not having anywhere near the same day that he had last week against the LA Rams. Today it's trouble. Oh, man, he straight up did the Kamehameha. He went, let's go. Okay. So that's a bag on the day here. Here is the punt, sending this one back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after a big Kamehameha. Going to go out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That's where this drive will start. Stops the clock with 1:34. Player with the sack, in case you were curious, is Yaya Diaby. So Yaya Diaby showing he's got a little bit of culture in him. Hadouken? Looked like Kamehameha to me. Shoryuken. Okay, all right. Okay, we had 3 good games. Saints, Dallas in early this morning. The Jets in Denver. Yeah, all of those games were pretty good. Richard Martin saying, good afternoon, all. What's going on, Richard? Welcome in. Just a guy's world history saying, I need Egbuka for 75 yards. Micah Kimbrough saying, go Colts. Has any running back ever led their team in receiving? CMC is currently, says Ocean M&M. All right, y'all, that is true, by the way. And yes, I believe multiple running backs do have that distinction here. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the football. No commercial break from the 29-yard line. A quick throw and a quick catch going to be made here. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. It stops the clock with 1:28. 1:28, there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. The catch, by the way, was made by Sean Tucker. Waiting to hear what the official has to say. This play happening on the 29-yard line. If it's a gain, it's a 5-yard pickup. But the white hat trying to figure out what's going on. The white hat trying to have a conversation. Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face. Illegal use of hands to the face. That is against the San Francisco 49ers. Illegal use of hands. This one will bring up a 1st and 10 out to the Tampa Bay 34. So, penalty enforced right there. Geno Smith getting himself a touchdown here with Brock Bowers. That's a good place to be. Good place to be. Geno Smith getting into the scoring column in the other game. 1st and 10, moves the football out to the 34. Here are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with it at the 34-yard line. Baker Mayfield waits for the snap. He will fake the handoff to Tucker. He will hand off to White instead. White breaks a couple tackles. Not gaining a whole lot, though. This will bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 7 on a 3-yard pickup. The clock starts ticking. Less than a minute left to go here in the first quarter. This game going by fairly quickly. I cut off my TV in February of 25, made a bet with my daughter, and lost 2 years. No TV at home, no news on ball. I don't have time to follow my – that's crazy, Doug Ross. Your daughter won a bet and you get no TV for 2 years? What was the bet on? 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Single back formation for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from the 37-yard line. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. Dropping back. Baker will wind up and deliver this one behind Emeka Egbuka. He will drop the pass. 3rd down and 7 coming up with 18 seconds left to go. Geno got a touchdown. No kidding. I wish he was, seriously, Observer. I know, that's pretty wild. Jonathan Nelson, how about them Cowboys? Tough loss for us today. D. Winters is replacing Warner, says Daniel Wilson. Well, D. Winters. So then who's filling in for D. Winters? Because he should be in the starting lineup as well. I'll get to that in a second. 18 seconds left to go, and I'll take my drink of water at the quarter break. Shotgun formation. Baker Mayfield from the 37 takes the snap, looking left the whole time. He will wind up and throw another tip drill. Emeka Egbuka dropping 2 back-to-back passes. Come on, dude. Back-to-back drop passes. Baker's going to stop looking your way, bro. I know you're supposed to be the guy right now, but he's going to stop looking your way. I mean, that's just a bad throw from Baker Mayfield. He put it behind his receiver. That's not Egbuka's fault. That's Baker's fault. Bad throw from Baker Mayfield. Good route run. So the punt team comes out, guys. By the way, this brings up 4th down. 4th down, Riley Dixon going to punt this one back. 2 punts today. Or 2 punts this season, excuse me. Here's the boot. First punt of the day for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Second punt of the day for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I think it's the first punt. Here's the return, guys, out to the 10, the 15, down at the 16-yard line. With 2 seconds left to go here in the quarter, we're going to get one play. We're going to get one play for the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers just got the football back. Baker, that was off, says Micah Kimbrough. That was way off, Micah. From Whale, what's going on, my friend? What's going on from Whale? From here? I know that's a whale tail, but if you get far back enough, it looks like a martini glass. Marva Merriman saying, oh, man. What's going on, Braxton Connor? Okay. Don't sleep on Geno, says Daniel Wilson. I got a shotgun formation, this time from the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2 seconds left to go. Here is the snap and dropping back. Mac Jones will get wrapped up. He will fumble the football. It will be recovered again by the 49ers. Mac Jones playing terribly right now. This is how the quarter will end. And we go to the second quarter now. It'll be a strip sack fumble recovered, though, by the Buccaneers. It brings up a 2nd down and 15. Mac Jones, I wouldn't even want to blame Mac Jones on this one. That offensive line couldn't hold back anything. Terrible, terrible offensive line play right now. So, fumbly bumbly, says Matt Steve. Fumbly bumbly, bro. What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing today? Another day of football. The first quarter of this game is gone. I've got one more game for y'all today after this one. One more game for you today after this one. It is going to be the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions going to be going up against the home team tonight in those Kansas City Chiefs. So this is your matchup right now. We've got 49ers in Tampa Bay. 49ers in Tampa Bay right now. Tonight will be this matchup here. It's going to be a good one. Red versus blue, the classic. Red versus blue, it's the classic. Courtney saying, go Mario. What up, Courtney? Jason Shapiro saying Mac Jones getting bucked up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're bucking him up. I am covering the Lions game, Terry Haskins. We're covering everything we can right now, as long as the voice can hold. Most of you are probably too young for the Theismann break. OMG puke. Yeah, we've brought up Theismann a few times, actually, on this channel. The 49ers recovered, said Alonzo X. That is correct. We are in the middle of a commercial break between the end of the first and the beginning of the second. The 49ers did recover the fumble. They did recover the fumble, but that will still go down as a loss of 5 yards. So Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Ugh, what a terrible spot. I got a 2nd down and 15 at the San Francisco 11 when we get back from this commercial break. David saying, Cardinals always find a way to lose. I've lived in Arizona for 10 years. What's up, Frankie? Saying, yo, Mario. What up, Frankie? What's going on, man? Frankie's in the house. The Bucs defensive line has risen from the dead. Guys, if we take a look here at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and take a look at their defense has actually been, give and take a little bit here. The defense has been give and take. The offense has been pretty good, and that is in the absence of Mike Evans and the absence of Chris Godwin. Now, despite having missed both of those players, Emeka Egbuka and Baker Mayfield have done a fantastic job, top 12 in almost every category offensively. Defensively, though, let's see how they do here. Here's the snap coming in, a big windup and a big throw. Catch made. Kendrick Bourne on the run, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 35. Oh, my goodness, a monster play here. And Kendrick Bourne seems to be the only player playing right now for the 49ers. There's a flag on the play, though. Let's see if this will bring it back. Monster play from Kendrick Bourne. This could be on Antoine Winfield Jr. The camera's focused on him. The result of the play will be a 1st down and multiple flags on the play. Both penalties are going to be declined here, I suppose. And it's going to be a first down. Guys, 1st and 10 coming up after a huge gain from Kendrick Bourne. A huge play from Kendrick Bourne all the way out to the 34-yard line. I got a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Here's a big run from Christian McCaffrey. He will pick up 8 right there. This will bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 2 coming up. I wonder what they're going to say here on that last play. They literally glossed over. Check that out. I'm literally showing you right down below. They went straight from fumble to that 8-yard run for Christian McCaffrey. They literally did not even cover that big, 40-yard gain just now from Kendrick Bourne. CBS sometimes can be trash. Here's the snap. There's the handoff on 2nd down and 2. This will be a 1-yard pickup. It'll make it a 3rd down and 1. Football now out to the Tampa Bay 24. Kendrick Bourne quickly, guys. 2 catches, 41 yards. 2 catches, good for 41 yards. People super inquisitive question on this chat. Terry, reading some of these comments right now. All right, guys, I got a big 1st down, a 3rd down. After that big 1st down, a handoff and a handoff brings up a 3rd down and 1. Camera focusing on Bourne. This time it's going to be a quarterback sneak right here from Mac Jones, and Jones will push his way forward for a 1st down. 49ers. 1st down for the San Francisco 49ers. Takes the football out to the Tampa Bay 33. Takes the football down to the Tampa Bay. That can't be correct. They were just on the 24. I don't know what the heck CBS is doing. They must be smoking something hard right now. My TV, right now, I got a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Don't know what's going on here. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking right, looking left. Going to throw left. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch. This will be a pickup of 9. 2nd down and 1 coming up. 2nd down and 1 coming up. The clock will continue ticking here. Hi, Chiapas from Mazaltan. Sally saying, hi, Chiapas. Chiapas. No sé qué es eso, pero igual. Jamal Dean getting cooked right now, says Daniel Wilson. Dat O-Wee, says D. Bleds. All right, y'all. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 1. Christian McCaffrey going to slowly and methodically keep those legs churning forward. We are inside the red zone, well inside the red zone. That's good for a 49ers 1st down, and we've got action. 1st and 10 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. Football at the 9-yard line. Mac Jones in an empty backfield by himself. Christian McCaffrey lined up as the wide out here. Here is the snap. Going to throw to McCaffrey. McCaffrey looking for a couple of blocks ahead of him. He takes this inside the 5. Goes down at the 4. This will make it 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. That last play started out there from the 9. 2nd and goal coming up. Can the 49ers score on this drive? 49ers knocking on the door here. 49ers knocking on the door right now. San Fran versus Tampa Bay. Baker for the win, says Jermaine Event. I smell the end zone. I think I smell it too. Let's see if they can score. 2nd and goal. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Mac Jones will take it. He looks towards McCaffrey, changes his mind. He will scramble. He will get to the 5. He is still behind the line of scrimmage. Throws this one in the left-hand side. Catch is made by Robinson somehow, and this will bring up a 3rd and goal from the 2. I think Mac Jones was looking to throw that one away, and Robinson just happened to be close enough to stick his arms out and grab that football. Brian Robinson Jr., I believe, was the one who made the grab there. Okay. So Brian Robinson Jr. making the catch here. I got a 3rd down and goal. I've got a 3rd down and goal. Mac Jones with 8 straight completions, a single back formation. Here's the snap and the handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes forward. Just a gain of 1. This will bring up a 4th down if it sticks, but there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. I got a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. There's a flag on the play waiting to hear the call. The 49ers have the football. 49ers have the football. They're at the 1-yard line. They're down by 4 in a 3-7 game. Offsides on the defense, folks. Half the distance to the goal. This will be repeat third down, and it puts them on the 1-yard line. So third down thanks to the offsides on the Buccaneers. Good call there by the officials. Good call there by the officials. So, first and goal, looking for their first rushing touchdown of the 2025 campaign. Here's the snap and a handoff to McCaffrey, who stays on his feet as he pushes his way in. Touchdown, San Francisco! And the 49ers will put 6 points on the board and take the lead. The score is now 9-7 thanks to a San Francisco 49ers touchdown. And Christian McCaffrey gets his first one of the year. His first rushing touchdown of the year. He just tears through poor Ricky Pearsall. Is that Ricky? No, he's out. Who was that he trucked and bulldozed right there? He went through someone. Here comes the extra point attempt. There it is on the TV screen. First rushing touchdown this season. There's the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it's a 10-7 game. 10-7, folks. Welcome to the Thunderdome. There goes $120, says Justin Morris. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. 120 doll hairs? Shoot. Dang, says Justin Morris. That's what's up, says Courtney. Country kisses. Dropping the touchdown for the 49ers. She's a 49ers fan today. Well earned, says Mad Steves. 6 games in, first touchdown. Wow, says Brad. Facts, bro. Yes, bravo to the comeback kids, says Bird Lynn. Why are touchdowns becoming rare even with some teams like this? It's a tough question to try and answer. But, you know, any given Sunday, that's really the only answer I have for something like that. Wamba Brown saying, we got this. Roy Williams saying, go 49ers. First rushing touchdown. That is correct, Sasha and Savisha. Let's go, Bucks, says Henry. Okay, so we asked about the 49ers fans. Where are the Buccaneers fans? Buccaneers fans, where are y'all at? Buccaneers fans, where y'all at? Where are my Buccaneers fans at right now? I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I'm just a football fan mostly in general, man. My fantasy football leagues, I'm in 5 different leagues, but I do have a lot of shares of Baker Mayfield. I do have a lot of Mike Evans. I do also have some Christian McCaffrey. I think that's mostly it right now. We are here, says Ray. Doug saying, I'm here. Shout out to the Buccaneers fans. Zembele saying, I'm a Buccaneers fan. Let's go Buccaneers. Justin Morris saying, go Buccaneers. Right here, says Chris. What up, Chris? Go Buccaneers, says Aaron Allberg. What up? It's Niner Nation. It's Niner Nation. It's a pretty split right now. Spartan Knoll dropping the Bucks flags. Michael Owens dropping his Pirate flags. What up, Robert Zamora? Sam Derby asking, do I have any sisters? I do have one, and she was the first one to start a YouTube channel. And when she started her YouTube journey and told me that she got monetized and that she was doing okay on YouTube, I said, man, sign me up for that. Their YouTube channel, her YouTube channel is Sailing La Vida Gypsy. You can find her out there on YouTube as well. Sailing La Vida Gypsy. If you go over there and subscribe, tell her that Football Nation sent you. Let's see. Looks like we got some Buccaneers fans in the house. Davian saying, go Bucks. What up, Davian? A Buccaneer. Get it? A buck, an ear, Sasha and Savisha. Ba-doom-psh. Bucks Nation, says Mbezi. Let's go. There's a $2 super chat from Mbezi. What up, Mbezi? Thank you. Okay, guys, here is the kickoff. So it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up after this kickoff return. The 20, the 25, the 30. Diving play out here. Out to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay now has the football here. I'm going to step away from this chat for just a moment to be sure to call this game. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Thanks for sticking around. My name is Mario Manuel. If this is your first time watching, I'm happy that you're here, guys. I am happy that you're here, and I'm happy to be here. It is Sunday. We got football. This game in Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 from the 32. Buccaneers with the ball right now. Motion on the field from Sterling Shepard. It's a handoff to Rachaad White. He will get a modest pickup of 2 yards right now. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2nd down and 8. My apologies. A 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. I see these subscribes coming in right now. Thank y'all so much. Bucks run to South, says Michael. They do run the NFC South, but they can't forget that the Carolina Panthers are now officially just one win behind them. If the Buccaneers drop this one, they're still 1 win ahead, but could get interesting. 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line. Motion on the field. Baker takes the snap. The blitz comes in. He will wind up and throw. Emeka Egbuka is there. Gets across midfield. Ooh, that's not Egbuka at all. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Why did it say number 2 and number 6? Does he have number 2 on his front and number 6 on the back? Because that's not legal. I'm just blind. I should have trusted my gut. What happened is the catch was made and number 6 brought him down. Bethune brought him down. Mustafa brought him down. So it was Mustafa who brought him down, and I saw Mustafa's jersey, and because it was red, I just said that it was someone else. But Emeka Egbuka, big 1st down picked up right now. Across midfield at the 49-yard line, 2 targets, 2 receptions for 24 yards. Here's the snap of play action. Baker will wind up and throw. Cade Otton makes the grab. The 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, and Cade Otton goes down at the 25-yard line. Another big 1st down for Tampa Bay. Another big 1st down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not even going to have to change a dang thing. David Bacco, Sailing La Vida Gypsy. Sailing La Vida Gypsy. Just like that. That's my sister's channel if you want to check it out. I don't think she's posted in a while. I think they might have jumped off the YouTube train. But we're cooking here. All right, guys. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Motion on the field. Here it is, dropping back after the fake handoff, little play action, another throw to Cade Otton, and he will run this one out to about the 21-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Simple grab over there on the right-hand side for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a 5-yard pickup here. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Don't know what's going on with CBS, but it's locked up at 9 minutes and 34 seconds, so maybe CBS just got confused, man. What do you know? Okay. I got a 2nd down and 5 from the 21-yard line. A single back formation, motion on the field here. There is the snap. It will be a handoff to White. He runs through the teeth of the defense on 2nd down and 5 from the 21 to the 17. Not enough for a 1st down. It brings up a 3rd down and 1 here. 3rd down. 3rd down and 1, but they are inside of the red zone. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers with possession here in the red zone against the San Francisco 49ers. Baker Mayfield in the zone. Baker Mayfield in the zone. 3rd down and 1. 2nd quarter. About 6:45 left to go in the 1st half of this game. Looking for a 1st down here from the 16-yard line. Baker takes the snap, will hand it off to White, and White, patient running here, finds a gap, picks up 3 yards. This is good for a Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st down for Tampa Bay. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will pick up a fresh new set of downs. This moves the chains out from the out to the 13/3. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line coming up for Tampa Bay. Side bet, Niners, says Maui. What's up, Maui? Walk the plank, seize the day, wreak havoc, fire TJE cannons. Aha. Aha. 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation, motion on the field this time. There's the snap. Baker looks quickly to the motion man, changes his mind, will throw it to the flat, and this time Rachaad White makes the catch out of the backfield. A 4-yard gain will bring up a 2nd down and 6. So 2nd down and 6 now coming up for Tampa Bay. With 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, they are inside the red zone, and they are at the 9-yard line. Less than 10 yards out. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are about to cash in on what has been a 7-play, 59-yard drive, over 4.5 minutes taken up on this drive, and the clock continues ticking. Baker Mayfield under center. Sean Tucker in the backfield for this play. Here's the snap, and Tucker gets the carry. He goes left. He gets to the 5. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Sean Tucker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the Buccaneers will get a touchdown here. They will score, putting 6 points on the board. That is a touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will score a little counter run here. He fakes like he's going to go right. He bounces left, and Sean Tucker just races to the pylon. An easy play there for him. Jogging that one in. The cannons do go off. Here we go. Extra point attempt to make it a 4-point game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just scored on that one. The snap, the kick, McLaughlin's kick is good, and the extra point attempt is there. We have 5:10 on the clock. 5:10 on the clock. Let's go. Let's see. Let's make sure that my trivia quiz is set up and good to go. Let's make sure that my trivia quiz is set up and good to go. I do have quiz number 3 fired up, so that should be all I need. That should be all I need. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Big touchdown there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just emerged from the Redwood Forest. Okay, guys. Speaking of Redwood Forest, out of California, let's ask where you guys are from. We do this one almost on every live stream. For those of y'all who are new, it's a great chance for y'all to connect with us. In case you're curious, my name is Mario, and I am live in San Antonio, Texas. But my question to you is, where are you watching from? Where are you guys watching from? Talk to me. Let me know. Are you in Florida? Waseca, Minnesota. What's going on, Justin? We got people out in Ohio. What up, Jason Horsley? Jason Horsley in the house. Looks like Wamba Brown from Pennsylvania. I love it, Wamba. H-Town in the house. I see you, Bob Adams. That's right down the road from us. That's right down the road in Houston. What's going on, Bob? We've got Lawton, Oklahoma, Patriot Party. What's up? Courtney saying, you know. What's up, Courtney? Shout out to you out in Arizona. We've got Brian in Monteagle, Tennessee, born and raised in Tampa, Florida for Meg. What's up, Meg? Devontre Williams saying Washington. Spartan Nolan, Honolulu. Okay, we've got Cavante out in Arkansas. We've got William out in Branson, Missouri. Jermaine Event in Chicago. Jimmy Wallace in Napa, California. Mike in Omaha, Nebraska. Watching from Guam, says Meg. Los Angeles saying Adolfo. Okay, Adolfo Valdez, what's going on, my friend? Nueva York dice chicken poop eater. ¿Qué nombre, mi amigo? Dice Nueva York. Pero qué nombre que tú tienes ahí, hermano. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio from Joe G. Jada in Iowa. Let's see. LOL, I'd imagine if you were more direct, Mario would say it. Ah, yes, possibly. Yolanda asking a question, I suppose. During action, guys, I try not to read the chats during commercial breaks like right now. That's when I'll focus on the chat. I will tell everyone out here, you're basically getting lucky if I look over at the chat and your name pops up during a play call and I say whatever you typed out there because I am focused on calling the game during action. Right now, we're in the middle of a commercial break. Shout out to Peter in Savannah. Shout out to Robert Zamora in San Antonio. Fire the cannon, says Daniel. Tampa Bay is in the house. What up, Christopher White? Mike in Tampa Bay, Florida. What's up, my friend? We've got Keith in Austin. We've got Hucky in Page, Arizona. We've got Henry in Florida as well. Goofball in the UK. We also just got a kickoff here. So I will get back to the action in just a moment, guys, or I'll get back to the comments section in just a moment. Here's the kickoff return out to the 32-yard line. I'm just going to let that sound play out for now. Nobody has scored. That's just a false alarm. Guys, again, my apologies if I did not get a chance to read your comment. 5:03 left to go right now. Thank you very much, Ramsey. Thank you very much, Ramsey. We are working on it right now. Trying to get better every day, even if it's just a little bit, guys, even if it's just a little bit. Just a quick injury update once again, guys. Fred Warner is out for the remainder of this game and likely for the remainder of the season after breaking his ankle in like 8 different places from what I saw on this TV. 1st and 10. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. The San Francisco 49ers have the football. Christian McCaffrey running with a lot of energy on that play. Looks like after scoring his first touchdown, he's got some juice in here. 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard run. The clock is hot. Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers going head-to-head. The score in Green Bay is 10-0. Nobody surprised there. Nobody surprised about that one. The Green Bay Packers are meant to steamroll those Bengals today. Depressing. Poor guy. Oh, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, Courtney. Fred Warner being out is terrible for the 49ers just in general. Motion on the field right now from Kyle Juszczyk. A toss to the left-hand side. McCaffrey will slip, and a big tackle for a loss there. Looks like Dennis gets the play. This will bring up a 3rd down and 6. Loss of 3. Christian McCaffrey slips, and they do bring on the blitz on that play. Well done. Well done by Dennis to bring down McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes down. I'm glad to see that McCaffrey's calves, they're so funny. One of the fantasy team names I saw was I pulled McCaffrey because of obviously the time he missed last season. I got a 3rd down and 6. Motion on the field right now. A shotgun formation. Mac Jones waiting for the snap. Mac Jones in for Brock Purdy today. Here's the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. Jones will wind up. Fires. Catch is made. Big play from Marquez Valdes-Scantling. MVS makes a big catch here for 19 yards. San Francisco gets a big 1st down. 1st and 10 out to the Tampa Bay 40-yard line. The 49ers with the football now inside of Buccaneers territory. They're looking good. Takes this one to the 40. Big catch from MVS, man. He needed to make that grab. It was a big play. Big play. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 coming up right now. Mac Jones from the 40-yard line. McCaffrey to the right of him. Juszczyk on the move out to the wide spot. Winds up and airs this out to the end zone. Nobody there. Don't know who that was for. Looks like Kendrick Bourne was the intended receiver, but boy, that was airmail if I've ever seen it. So 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go after the incomplete pass. The San Francisco 49ers still have the football right now. They are trailing by 4 at the moment. The score is 10-14. Total yards for the 49ers today, 159. 112 total yards for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 49ers on offense. Under center right now is Mac Jones. He will take the snap. He will hand this off, and Christian McCaffrey going to bounce around here in between the trenches. He will get wrapped up after about a 3-yard gain on 2nd down and 10. They're going to call it a 4-yard pickup. 3rd down and 6. I think that's generous ball placement, but they're going to put it there, so it is what it is. Okay. Poppy saying, I paid the refs so San Francisco can win. 50-50 split. 54% of the chat believes the 49ers will win this game. The other 46% believes that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win this game. Brock Purdy not in here. Mac Jones will take the snap. He will look left, throws left. A big hit made out there. They're going to say it's incomplete. Oh, man, Marquez Valdes-Scantling was the intended receiver there. He did make the catch, but he got hit in midair. It brings up a 4th down. He got pushed out of bounds. Oh, that's a catch. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Drop the flag. You got to challenge that, Coach. MVS made the catch and got both feet down. You got to challenge that, Coach. That's a 1st down. You got to challenge that, Coach. They're lined up for a field goal here. You got to challenge that, Coach. Are you kidding me? No challenge here? 54-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. You'll take it, I guess, but why didn't they challenge that? That was clearly a 1st down from Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That was clearly a catch, and the official saying it wasn't. Bad call from the official. Way too early right there to get out and kick that field goal with 2 minutes left to go. I'm kind of scratching my head on this one, guys. It was a 54-yard field goal. For those of you who were interested in that one, a 54-yard field goal was successful by the 49ers, but didn't have to be a field goal. It didn't have to be a field goal. I believe the offense should have stayed out there on the field. Instead, no call right here. Perplexing, if I'm being honest. I am shocked to see that the 49ers didn't even wait just to even take a second look at that. Didn't even wait to take a second look at that. So 1st and 10. Actually, kickoff coming up now. Looks like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got lucky there, huh? Piñeiro out here to kick this one off. Piñeiro to kick this one off. Send this back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kickoff. This one going back. It will be returned from the end zone. Down at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Cuts back the 25. Stays on his feet. Shy of the 30. Down at about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 from the 28. This does take us to the 2-minute warning with 1:58 left to go. Okay, that kicker got boot. He stutter-stepped out there. He thought about it. He's like, I should just take the knee and be at the 35. Instead, he ran for it. Football at the 28. He didn't complete the catch when he came down, says Daniel Wilson. He sure did. Dude, Daniel, come on, bro. He had that football. He made the catch, got both feet down, got pushed out of bounds, hung on to the football through the contact, and the official saying no? That's crazy to me, man. I know you're Jimmy Garoppolo pretending to be a YouTuber. Shoot, if I looked like Jimmy Garoppolo, bro, I'd have a bunch of deals right now. Mario, I'm back hanging out with you on another work shift. Hope as well. You just inspired me, Eric Shropshire. First of all, welcome back. Second of all, how many of you folks have to work this Sunday? Don't have to participate if you don't want to, but what do you do for a living? Coolest job wins. What do you guys do for a living out there? That is the Q&A for this quick commercial break. It's the 2-minute warning, folks. We're in the 2-minute warning, and Tampa Bay just got the football back. So let's read some comments. Snaz saying, I work 7 days a week, or as the Beatles would put it, 8 days a week. Justin saying, I'm a stand-up comic, rock and roll, man. I love it. Don't you hate it when you tell people, oh, I'm a comedian, and they're like, oh, say something funny. Your face. That's funny. Okay, that was a really bad joke. But I know comedians hate it when people tell them to say something funny. Let's see. At work now and you're a chef. Let's go, William. I'm a big fan of food, brother. I do TikTok live for Beef Jerky Company. Nice, Jacob. Dude, we should connect. You should reach out to me, man, and we can get you out here on one of these live streams, man. Always great to meet another content creator. I did not know that, Jacob J. That's awesome, dude. Let's see. An intelligence officer in the house. What up, Enki? What up, Enki? You're not going to find any intelligence on this stream, bro. Not with me hosting it. You're not going to find any intelligence here. Let's see. Port Authority says Mad McMillie. What's going on, Mad? Marine Corps, Semper Fi, except I'm not allowed to say that because I was never a Marine. Thank you for your service, Spartan Knoll. We got Loki Evol saying DoorDash out here. Zach selling rocks. You know what? Pet rocks were actually a thing. So unless you're like a diamond jeweler, in which case, what up, Zach? See, you could say selling rocks. That could also be something else. It could be different rocks for sure. Dice dealer in a casino, says Sasquatch. Here we go, guys. We are in a single back formation. Here's the snap coming out of the 2-minute warning, and Rachaad White going to fight his way forward for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1 coming up now. The clock will start ticking. Both teams have all 3 timeouts right now. Let's see. Take care of ranch horses. M. Terang. MT Orange Man, I can't say what you do out loud, but I appreciate that. Robert Enriquez saying, great, because this game isn't televised near me. I got you, Robert. Here we go. Guys, again, my apologies for not being able to read all of the comments. Game calling always comes first, though, so here we go. Here's the snap looking left on 2nd and 1. The catch is made. Rachaad White going to try a hurdle here at about the 45-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will pick up a 1st down. 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go here in the first. I learn about sports all the time, says Country Kisses. Me too. Honestly, me too. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Zembele saying I'm homeless if they lose. Hey, man, technically I'm unemployed too. Or I guess you could call it self-employed. I'm self-employed right now. Sounds better that way. But you know, it's the same thing, honestly. Here's the snap, dropping back, looking right, looking left. Plenty of time to survey. We'll check this one down to Cade Otton, who picks up another first down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This moves the football out to the 34, from the 34 to about the 24. That's a big first down. Once again, 60 seconds left to go here. 11 first downs today. Here's the snap. It's actually at the 34. My apologies. It was from the 44 to the 34. There's going to be some airmail from Baker Mayfield. That pass is incomplete. Second down and 10. Let's take a quick beat because they were in hurry-up offense. The incomplete pass will stop the clock so we can catch up. This drive started with 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go. There are 50 seconds left to go. 4 plays, 38 yards. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have found themselves in 49ers territory at the San Francisco 34. Shotgun formation, bunch, trips on the left, one-man solo on the right. Motion on the field, play clock down to 4. Baker takes the snap, pressure coming in. Baker fires, catch is made, end zone, touchdown, touchdown Buccaneers. Oh my goodness. Tampa Bay will score again. That is Cameron Johnson with the play. There was a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. I've got 20-13 on the board right now with 44 seconds left to go. Personal foul, roughing the passer. The result of the play is a touchdown, and this is going to be enforced on the try, so you get the extra point attempt right now. There's a flag for roughing the passer on that play, and still, regardless, Baker Mayfield stood in that pocket, ate that shot. He got blown up from the blind side, too. Absolutely crushed right now. Thank you very much, Jordan. I truck drive to fund gambling to fund your stream. Let's go, Jordan Walters. Looks like they're going for a 2-point conversion here, folks. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. Rashad White going to get wrapped up. He is going to be short, and the 2-point conversion is no good. It remains a 7-point game. So they tried to go for it on the 2-point conversion. Thanks again for that super chat out here, Jordan Walters. Let's reset this. Let's change the possession here. The 49ers now down by 7 after that touchdown throw. Baker Mayfield connecting downfield right there with Cameron Johnson. And if you guys are thinking, who the heck is Cameron Johnson? Well, it's his second season in the NFL. Went to Barton College. 5'10", 170 pounds. He did just score the go-ahead touchdown here for Tampa Bay. So, commercial break. 44 seconds left to go. There will be a few more chances here. A few more chances right now. Spartan Knoll with the question marks. What's going on, Spartan Knoll? What did I miss? Is this the end, says Crazy Trio. Is this the end? It's too early to be anyone cooked. I don't think anyone's cooked just yet, bro. I don't think anyone's cooked just yet. But this game is happening right now. Good one, Mr. Baker, says Sally. Did I miss the PAT? Austin, it was a 2-point conversion. The 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. 2-point conversion was unsuccessful. There was a penalty on that touchdown. It was roughing the passer. So, from the 1-yard line, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, instead of kicking the extra point attempt, decided to go for it. And the choice to go for it backfired. So, Tampa Bay is rolling right now, says Micah Kimbrough. What's going on? Baker is 6 foot 190. Baker's got a good size to him. I'm 6'1" and a little more than 190, but that's okay. That's okay. It's only halftime, guys. It sure is only halftime, and we got a trivia quiz for you. ¿Qué lo que dices, Eric Cifuentes? Cifuentes, ¿qué onda, Eric? Dice, ¿qué lo que, mi amigo? Baker definitely 220, says Austin C. Yeah, Baker's probably closer to 220. I'm 6'1", and that's my happy weight is 220. We've been fasting and doing some heavy and hard dieting right now and hitting the weights as much as we can, man, trying to get back to that 220. I'd be happy with 225 right now. 6'1", 225. I think that's a good size for me. I should have played football in high school, but I did theater instead. And this is why I do YouTube now. Because I was a theater kid in high school, I thought, man, that's a lot less cardio and I get to kiss a pretty girl on stage. I hope my wife isn't listening right now. That was fun, though. Oh, those days. Oh, to be young again. I don't want to be 16 again, that's for sure, though. That's for sure, though. Okay, guys. So, here we go. Getting myself settled back in right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers did just score. They are going to kick off and send this over to the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Evans playing today, or is he still hurt? Jason Shapiro. Mike Evans is out. Mike Evans is out. Chris Godwin is out. Here is McLaughlin to kick this back over to the 49ers. This is going to be a return to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down shy of the 30 at about the 29-yard line. San Francisco with 39 seconds and 3 timeouts remaining, looking to get some points on the board. Let's see how many they can pick up. Let's see how many they can pick up. What's going on, Football Nation? I see y'all out there. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Gad is in the house. Daniel is with us. Doug Ross, Tina Grimes, Patriot Party 22. Mike hanging out with us. Don Calderon kicking it with us right now. CSC, Cog, what's going on? 1st and 10, 29-yard line. Mac Jones takes the snap. He drops back. He's in trouble. Has to let go of this one. This is going to be a dropped pass wide open to Demarcus Robinson. A terrible drop right there. Hit him in the numbers with nobody near him. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Bro, you cannot drop that wide open of a pass. What are you getting paid for? You were wide open, and that was a lollipop throw. It wasn't even like it was a bullet pass. That was an easy touch pass, and Robinson with the drop. So 2nd down and 10 from the 29. Their own 29. Motion on the field. Mac Jones takes the snap. Players falling all around him. This time he does trust Marcus Robinson on the play, and Robinson will pick up 31 yards. Quick timeout going to be called by Mac Jones. Stops the clock with 24 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a 31-yard gain right here from Robinson. Out to the 31, out to the Tampa Bay 40. So 1st and 10. 49ers have advanced to the 40-yard line. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the football to start this game, so the 49ers will also get the football here to open up the second half. Good catch from Robinson, a 31-yard pickup. 1st and 10 from the 40. Timeout was called. So, 150 passing yards in the first half in 3 of the last 4 starts this season. That's pretty good for Mac Jones. Mac Jones already having himself a day. He did throw an interception here. He's, 12 for 17 today? Motion this time. Here is the snap. Looking to the opposite side. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch in the backfield, going to try and drag Levante David with him. No luck there. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. The clock stops ticking. Another timeout will be taken. 18 seconds left to go. 18 seconds left to go. It's a 2nd down and 7, looking to cash in on this drive. The 49ers would like to tie this thing up before we get into halftime. Marks saying, hit them likes. You heard what Marks said. Smash that like button. Whew. Long day, guys. It's a long day. Honestly, they should just put me out there on the Senate floor to do filibusters from now on. I can just sit there and call football games all day. We'll do that for as long as required. The decibel level getting loud, over 100 decibels, getting very loud right now at Tampa, in Tampa Bay. This time Mac Jones will wind up and throw. Demarcus Robinson makes the grab again. This time going to go down with 11 seconds left to go. It took him way too long to get down. He should have gone down sooner. Instead, it ends up bringing up, it is a 1st down. 1st down going to be picked up. 1st and 10 from the 24. But they could have had 15 seconds left instead of 11 seconds left. And those 4 seconds do make a big difference. So 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Here we go. The 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going head-to-head. This time, at the 24-yard line, the 49ers will break this huddle. They are still in the huddle. Final timeout being taken here from the 49ers. So no timeouts remaining for San Francisco. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Dropping back, Jones going to air this out to the end zone. That is just a bad throw. This will bring up a 2nd down and 10 with 6 seconds left to go. It might be time to pull the offense and bring out the field goal unit with 6 seconds. They will do exactly that. And here comes the field goal unit for San Francisco 49ers, going to have Eddie Piñeiro. Eddie Piñeiro, let's see if he can put this one up and make this a 16-20 game. Here we go, Eddie. Eddie P, not Eddie V, a 42-yard for the 49ers. 42-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The kick is good, and the score is 16-20. Okay. 49ers inching their way back. They're still down by 4. They are still down by 4. 2 seconds left to go, and it looks like an injury here for someone. Is that Pinedo? I think the kicker might have hurt his toe in some way. Uh-oh. That's not good. So let's see what happens now. All right, y'all. Let's turn off the red zone music just to get rid of the intensity. Krager checking in right now saying, cool, tight. What's going on, Krager? Thanks for checking in. Tony Romo and Jim Nance in the booth today. I am your host. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you for being here. Romo just shaking his head. Don't know what he's upset about. But let's take a look. Kicker jacked up his toe, question mark? That's what it looked like to me. It looked like he's on his non-kicking foot, by the way. He does have to kick off one more time here. He is clearly in pain on the non-kicking foot on the left foot here for the kicker. Here's the kickoff. This one going back. It will be returned out to the 20-yard line, but this one will take us to the end of the half, and that is all she wrote. All right, guys, let's go into halftime. Let's add some time here and start the clock. It is halftime now. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take a 4-point lead, into the locker room, and when we get back from halftime, the 49ers will get the football to start the second half. Let's go into our trivia quiz. All right, guys, let's do this. So, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Time for trivia, guys. Y'all ready for this? This is our 3rd trivia quiz of the day. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers. I got 10 questions. Let's do this. Question number 1, guys. Question number 1. What is the name of the San Francisco 49ers mascot? Is it A, Golden Gary? Is it B, Mining Morton? Or is it C, Sourdough Sam? What is the name of the San Francisco 49ers mascot? A, B, and C. Krager, thank you for that $2 super chat, and thank you, Snaz, for that $2 super chat as well. That $5 super chat coming in. I feel the love, and I see those comments. Thank y'all on the supers. Guys, the answer is Sourdough Sam. Sourdough Sam is the official mascot here. Obviously, he is dressed as a gold miner, and the 49ers are named the 49ers after the gold rush of 1849. Question number 2. Question number 2, guys. What is the name of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers home stadium? Buccaneers fans, you better get this right. Is it A, Raymond James Stadium? Is it B, Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Or is it C, MetLife Stadium? Which of these 3 stadiums is it? What is the name of this one? Most of y'all checking in with the correct answer. Most of y'all, that's it right there. The answer is A. Raymond James Stadium is the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is located in Tampa, Florida. It opened back in 1998, and it has an iconic 103-foot replica pirate ship that's located at the north end zone, and it fires cannons when the Buccaneers score. Okay, guys, question number 3. Jerry Rice holds the 49ers single-season record for the most receiving touchdowns with how many? How many receiving touchdowns is the single-season record for the San Francisco 49ers that is held by Jerry Rice? Is it A, 20, Is it B, 21, or is it C, 22? A, B, or C? The answer, folks, is C. 22 receiving touchdowns, by the way. At the time when he got those in 1987, it was just a 12-game season, so suck on that. In a 12-game season, 22 receiving touchdowns, and that was an NFL record for a long time until Randy Moss broke it. Next question, guys. How many times have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost in the Super Bowl? Tough question here. But how many times have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost in the Super Bowl? Is it A, 0? Is it B, 1? Or is it C, 2? A, B, or C? Okay, guys. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been to the Super Bowl twice, and they have never lost in the Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowl appearances and 2 Super Bowl wins for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Super Bowl 57 in 2000, or Super Bowl 37 in 2003, and then Super Bowl 55 in 2021. Undefeated in the Super Bowl. Here we go, guys. What year did the 49ers draft both Nick Bosa and Deebo Samuel? Both of these guys were drafted in the same year. Great year for the 49ers. Was that in 2019? Was that in 2020, or was that in 2021? This is recent memory here, folks. Recent memory. What year were both Nick Bosa and Deebo Samuel drafted by San Francisco? Okay, I see those answers coming in. The answer is the 2019 draft. Nick Bosa was selected 2nd overall from Ohio State, and then Deebo Samuel was drafted in the 2nd round with the 36th overall pick from South Carolina. Shout out to both those guys. Obviously, Deebo Samuel no longer on the team, but... Okay, guys, next question. During weeks 1 through 5 of the season, how many touchdowns did Emeka Egbuka score? Is it A, 4? Is it B, 5? Or is it C, 6? A, B, or C? What do you think? A, B, or C, guys. During weeks 1 through 5, how many touchdowns did Emeka Egbuka score? The answer is Bravo, guys. The answer is Bravo. He made history as the first player in NFL history ever to achieve at least 25 receptions and 5 receiving touchdowns in their first 5 games of a career. Emeka Egbuka, 25 receptions for 445 yards and 5 touchdowns coming into today. Next question, which ex-49ers player set the record for rushing touchdowns in an NFC Championship game back in 2020? Again, recent memory here. Back in 2020, which ex-49ers player set the record for rushing touchdowns in an NFC Championship game? Was it Christian McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell, or Raheem Morris? Guys, the answer is in the question there. Ex-49ers player. Raheem Morris is the answer here, guys. Raheem Morris rushed for 4 touchdowns in that game against the Green Bay Packers on January 19th, 2020, setting a franchise record and an NFL first by scoring 4 rushing touchdowns along with 220 rushing yards in a conference title game. Next question. Good question. Who is the all-time sack leader in Buccaneers franchise history? Is it A, Simeon Rice? Is it B, Leroy Selman? Or is it C, Warren Sapp? A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is? Simeon Rice, Leroy Selman, or Warren Sapp? Guys, the answer is actually Leroy Selman. I knew you guys were going to go with Warren Sapp. Just so y'all know, Selman had 78.5 sacks during his career from 1976 to 1985. Warren Sapp had 77. 78.5, 77. Okay, guys, next question here. Which of these celebrities is an avid San Francisco 49ers fan? Is it A, Jeremy Renner? Is it B, Shaquille O'Neal? Or is it C, Robert Downey Jr.? A, B, or C? Which of these 3 guys is a super fan of the San Francisco 49ers? Juju saying it's Renner. Country saying it's Robert Downey Jr. Someone said it's Tom Hanks. James saying that it's Shaquille O'Neal. The answer is actually Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner is a huge super fan. He grew up as a fan in the 1980s. He has done a lot of work for the 49ers, including narrating 49ers-related documentaries and actively engaging with the team and the fans on social media. Final question of the day. Final question of the day, guys. What year did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers draft Hall of Famer Warren Sapp? Here's your chance to redeem yourself on that Warren Sapp question, guys. Was Warren Sapp drafted in 1993, 1994, or 1995? What year was Warren Sapp drafted? A, B, or C? The answer is 1995, guys. First round pick, 12th overall. He went on to have a Hall of Fame career, becoming one of the greatest defensive tackles in NFL history, and he won Super Bowl 37 in 2002. Okay, trivia guys and gals, how did y'all do on today's quiz? How did you guys do today? Let's see, 6 out of 10 says William. Okay, 5 out of 10 for TM. Only missed one, Jermaine Event coming in hot. I got one, but only the one, says Julie. Good job, guys. I hope y'all had fun during that trivia quiz. Really quick, one time today, I'm going to bring it up for this game. The only time I'll bring it up today. We are running promotions right now for Rebet, Underdog, Novig, and Price Picks. For those of you who have never seen this channel before, for those of you who are curious about sports betting, we have options available for you guys down in the comments or in the description down below. You can click the link right there in that video description, or you can click the link that I am spamming into the chat right now. I normally say no spamming, but I'll spam my own chat. The more people we have signing up, the better this channel will be. We can get more additional help. We can bring you guys more games, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, or hockey. What you're seeing right now is a promotion for Rebet. Rebet allowing you to make all kinds of different bets out there. It's not just exclusively sports betting, so you get other options as well. But halftime is just about over. Let's turn this back down. I have one more game today. We'll turn the lo-fi back on. And that's it, guys. If y'all want to help this channel out and you guys want to help yourselves, a $5 deposit will get you $50 in bonus cash when you use our links, signing up using the links down below. And, of course, if you sign up for Rebet, you will get a 100% match up to $100. So if you put in $100, they will match you an extra $100 on Rebet, just so you know. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the action. The Browns should have kept Baker, says Jason. Yeah, man, Baker Mayfield is the real deal, bro. I love me some Baker Mayfield. Okay, shake it off, Bucks. Let's get back and bake, says Mike. Says Mike. What up, Mike? Thanks for checking in. Marva's saying, sometimes I feel like the last person who doesn't gamble online. You're not the last person. There's a lot of people who don't, Marva Merriman. And for those people who don't like to gamble, I've got an option for you there as well, folks. I got an option for y'all as well. Ooh. Something that I have not brought up today. Big shout out to all of the channel members. I will update this before Monday Night Football. Did not have time last night. Between last night and 7 a.m. today. Had a lot to do, so if your name should be up here and it is not, my sincerest apologies to you guys. But shout out to our VIP channel members. Brandy, Chi-Town Joe, Courtney, Denise, Eileen, Felipe, Gary, JT, John Hines, Lou, Mike G, Lorinda, Robert, T-Fishes, Tommy Max, and Val and her crazy good life. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting this channel on a financial and monetary basis on a monthly basis. They're not the only ones, guys. Let me chew this Ricola here really quick so I don't muddle through some of these other names out here. A big special thank you to everyone on this front page right now. These people in the championship level membership and these folks in the touchdown level membership have gone above and beyond because they believe in what we're doing right now. And instead of giving money to big, giant corporate TV networks, they've decided to help donate to the cause right now. And we are using that donation and those dollars that y'all give us here for good use. Y'all know that I don't like to sit here and drink on this channel. That's not beer money you guys are giving me. That's literally going into new camera gear, new setups, getting Santino paid, getting everyone else paid on the board on the team that we got right now. Third quarter starting here quickly. Shout out to everyone in this touchdown level. And not just them, guys. For some of y'all, that could be out of your price range. But if you guys want to help support, these are the 90-day members at First Down. So those of you who have been on First Down for at least 90 days, your name is on this list as well. Find it. Find your name. It's alphabetical order. If you see yourself out there, thank you. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Actually, you said Jensen and JT. I didn't miss them. I just said first names. JMFT is actually a good friend of mine, so I just refer to him as JT. And Eileen Jensen is one name out here. It's just Eileen Jensen. I just went with Eileen. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get back to the action here. Oh, this is going to start the half, guys. I'm going to let that sound play out. Here is the return out to the 20, the 24-yard line, maybe the 23. Holy smokes. I got to get better at that, man. That's one thing that just always slips my mind is to turn off that sound after I turned on. Okay, 458 likes, says Bill Dozer. We are halfway to 1,000 right now. Halfway to 1,000. We just got to 50,000 subscribers here today. Just got to 50,000 subscribers here today. There's still confetti from earlier. I got a ton of it still, so why not? Here's the confetti from earlier today when we hit 50,000 subscribers. 1st and 10 coming up here. Single back formation. Waiting for the snap right now. Under center is Mac Jones from the 24-yard line. He will take the snap. Flags coming in before the snap is there. This should be a false start here. Probably going to be a false start on the offense. That is what the official is saying. False start. Offense. This will bring up a 1st and 15. So 1st and 15, let's stop the clock here. Okay. 1st down and 15. I'm going to get myself settled in. This time, after the penalty, this moves them back here to the 18, 19-yard line. Here's the snap, a little play action. Mac Jones will wind up and throw. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch, gets out to about the 28-yard line. This brings up a 2nd down. Good gain right here of 10. Call it a gain of 11. It brings up a 2nd down and 6. Gifting out 5 Football Nation memberships. Let's go, Jordan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jordan. Cheers to you, sir. The clock is now ticking. Looks like a few of you guys are going to get some free memberships today. Looks like Mr. Detroit City is out there hanging out. In the back of the crowd, are you? In the back of the room, are you? Here we go, 2nd down and 6. Mac Jones will fire. Catch is made. Kendrick Bourne still going forward. Kendrick Bourne will get across the 45-yard line. And that'll be a 19-yard grab. That's good for a San Francisco 49ers 1st down. Thank you very much, Jordan Walters, saying congrats on the 50K. Thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. All right, guys. So, 1st and 10 after a big gain there out to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 to the 47. An I formation. Kendrick Bourne going to the right side of this formation. A handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He is stuffed at the scrimmage line. That one going nowhere. 2nd down and 10. Football will stay here at the San Francisco 47. Eric Shropshire saying, I'd love a membership. Those are actually done randomly. So if someone gifts out channel memberships, YouTube randomly assigns them as gifts. YouTube will randomly assign them as gifts. How many of you guys have caught a baseball game on this channel? How many of you guys have caught a baseball game on this channel? Here we go, 2nd down and 10. This time from the 47, a snap, a drop back. Mac Jones will wind up and throw. Looks like the catch is made out of the backfield here. Is that Tonjes who makes the grab? It is. It's an 8-yard pickup. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. An 8-yard gain, 3rd down and 2 by Jake Tonjes on the right-hand side. Clock is hot. Good catch there by Tonjes. He came in clutch last week against the LA Rams. Mac Jones looking to open things up right here, and way to go for Mac Jones, who started this game by throwing an interception. Here he is holding still, 236 passing yards today. He has been on fire as of late. Here comes a big conversion. Mac Jones going to get some push, and that quarterback sneak goes for 3 yards. That's good for a first down, San Francisco. And the 49ers will pick up a first down now. 49ers going to pick up a big first down here. Whoops. Move that over to line it up, get my OCD under control. 11 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. This is going to bring up a first down and 10. The football to the 42-yard line. 49ers at the 42. Motion on the field here, waiting for the snap. Here comes another $5 super chat. Here's the snap wheeling out. Plenty of time. Mac Jones going to improvise. He's on the run. He's looking for a blocker. He will gain about 5 yards before going out of bounds right there. Mac Jones will pick up 5, goes out of bounds. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Let's read this comment. How was that Dallas game? Rico Dowdle, 239 yards from scrimmage. More than that, bro. I think that was just rushing, wasn't it? I don't know, man, but Rico Dowdle had himself a day, bro. That was a revenge game if I ever saw one. That was like more than what Stephon Diggs did to the Buffalo Bills. A brutal game for the Dallas Cowboys to lose. It was close until it wasn't. Here's a toss to Christian McCaffrey on 2nd down and 5. McCaffrey will take this past the 30, inside the 30, down at the 26-yard line. A big first down here for the San Francisco 49ers. First down. Thank you, Bill Adams. Thank you, Bill. Cheers to that. Cheers to 50K. All right, y'all. Hey, lay off them Bills, says Marva Merriman. Getting a sinking feeling that the Bucs are going to lose this one at the last minute or 2 of the game, but maybe not. Man, I am popping these cough drops, making sure that the voice is good to go. Shotgun formation from the 26-yard line. A windup and a throw. A big catch made by Christian McCaffrey. No, it's Jake Tonjes. Tonjes makes the grab right here. This will bring up a 2nd down and 1. A 9-yard pickup for Jake Tonjes on the right-hand side. Good throw up the middle. Brave. Brilliant throw. Not scared of the defense. Antoine Winfield Jr. was close by. He did make the tackle. Okay. 10 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Good drive so far. 8 plays, 59 yards in 4.5 minutes. The snap and the handoff to CMC. Will the drive stall out? I think it's not enough. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. They're not going to move. They're not going to bring in the chain gang. They're calling it here 3rd down and short. It's 3rd and like inches, bro. We're going to call this 3rd and short. 3rd and short, the clock is ticking. I got about a half a yard here. To go. Single back. 3rd down. Shotgun formation now. Changing the single back formation. Motion on the field, waiting for the snap. 3rd down and 1. Jones will get the snap, hands this off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey will take it for a first down. That's a 2-yard gain right here, and this will be first down. San Francisco. 1st and 10 coming up for the 49ers at the Tampa Bay 14-yard line. They are inside the red zone, so here we go. T, I see you, T. Robbins. Thank you, and welcome to First Down, T. Robbins. New channel member. 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Pistol formation this time. Motion on the field from Tonjes. Here's the snap. Looking to the left-hand side, Christian McCaffrey. There's a flag on the play here, and it looks like there is an unconscious player face down right now on the defensive side of things. Maybe not unconscious, but he went down way early. Multiple flags on the play. Okay, let's go Football Nation, says Lewis C. All right, guys, 8:31 left to go right now. There is a flag on this play. There's an injured player out there as well. Not sure what the flag is, and I don't see who the injury is. Oh, that's a huge hit from Jauan Jennings. Jennings delivered a huge hit right there. Okay, so injury here. Injury, don't have any, let's see. They're going to call that offensive pass interference. Jauan Jennings going to be flagged for the OPI right there. They're going to get backed up to their own 24. It'll be a 1st and 20 when we get back from this commercial break. Trying to see who the injured player was right now. No update on the injured player. Here we go. Christian McCaffrey, Antoine Winfield Jr., no. Jauan Jennings, offensive pass interference. That's all I got, guys. So we're in the middle of a commercial break right now. Injury timeout. In the middle of a commercial break, injury timeout. It'll bring up a 1st and 20 when we get back from this commercial break because of the pass interference against the offense on the 49ers. Pass interference, offensive pass interference when we get back. There you go. Okay. All right, guys. Go Bucks. Is Buck down? Says there is a buck down. A buck is down, my friend. A buck is down. Waiting for the update on who was injured. I don't see any information on who is down, but they are in a commercial break. We are in an injury timeout. Practice squad manhandling, says Seth Harmon. What up, Seth? Thanks for checking in, big dog. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go. I feel like we've got the squad. Honestly, man, I feel like we've got a lot of momentum on the channel. We're continuing to grow. Waiting for one stream where we have one of those streams that just gets us 1,000 subscribers. My guess is that stream is probably coming college football playoffs, maybe even basketball playoffs. There is T. Robbins handing out 10 more memberships. Let's go, T. Robbins. What's up? Okay, Team Robbins feeling very generous today. Did the player just drop? Asked Marvin Merriman. No, Jauan Jennings. Okay, so the linebacker was lined up here. Actually, maybe I can just, based off of this information, maybe I can see who that was. If he was a starter, I don't think it was Yaya Diaby. Oh, it was Dennis. It was number 8. Dennis went down. So left inside linebacker got hit blindside right there. Laid out hard. It was number 8 who took the hit. And we're back to the action, guys. Okay. Thank you, Ramsey. 1st and 20 from the 25-yard line. Here we go. A wind-up and a shot downfield to Tonjes. This one going to be incomplete. This brings up a 2nd down and 20. 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. 8:17 left to go right now. Got the snot knocked out of him, says ANX. He definitely did. I mean, he got rocked, bro. He got blown up on that hit. A blindside hit, too, but pirate in the drink, says Jack. Pirate in the drink. Thank you, Ramsey. I'm going to step away from the comments, guys. Football is on the screen. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right this time. Kendrick Bourne, the officials are going to say he made the catch at the 11. That's where they're marking it. It's 3rd down and 7. Let's watch the replay here. They might need to get that play out quickly before the replay happens. I don't know if Kendrick Bourne actually caught it, but a beautiful comeback route and a good throw. That's a catch. Kendrick Bourne got the football. 3rd down and 7. Big catch for Kendrick Bourne today. Numbers on the right-hand side. He does have 130 receiving yards already, guys. 130 receiving yards for Kendrick Bourne. Empty backfield. Mac Jones takes the snap. He is in a clean pocket, will wind up and finds Kendrick Bourne, except that pass is broken up, so 4th down and 7. That one in the dirt, stops the clock with 7:30. Field goal unit going to come out one more time here for the 49ers. Wow. Defensively, holy smokes. Parrish got his hand in on that play. Otherwise, that would have been a catch. Okay. 4th down and 7. Eddie Piñeiro. Eddie Piñeiro to kick a field goal here. This one's going to be a 29-yarder. This kick is up, and this kick is good. for San Francisco. That's 3 points on the board. Field goal is there for San Fran, and they are now down by just 1. The 49ers trail by 1, and the Buccaneers about to get the football here, looking to extend their lead. I left my heart in San Francisco. Okay. Hey, 50.7. What's up, guys? We are cooking right now. Ooh, we are cooking up right now. Okay, wow, Kyle getting practice squad. Yeah, man, for sure. Can't believe the 49ers are keeping up with the Bucs right now. Well, the Buccaneers, both teams are busted up, guys. Let's take a moment to talk about the depth charts here for today. We'll start with the San Francisco 49ers offense. So, yes, clearly, the San Francisco 49ers don't have Brock Purdy, but honestly, you know what? Let's pull up that slide because Santino did bring up the slide for us. I asked him to do this too, so let's actually pull it up. Quarterback comparison 2. Okay. I gotta move this file. One quick moment, guys. Quarterback comparison 2. Let's move this into the downloads folder. We're straight up just gonna add it here on this one. Add a media source. We'll call it question mark because it's not going to stay here forever. Okay. Take a look at this, guys. This is the head-to-head comparison between, oh, that's Purdy and Mayfield. Ah, shucks. I have a head-to-head comparison here of Purdy and Jones somewhere. Ah, it's this one, the one that's titled Quarterback Comparison Purdy and Jones. He even titled it for me, and I'm a big old doofus. Okay. We'll change this one. Where's question mark? I want to get this comparison out here. Coño, pero necesita, hold on. Okay. There you go, guys. That is the comparison between Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Why is it not showing up? Okay. That's on me. Quick comparison here, guys. Brock Purdy this season to start. Again, only 3 games played for Mac Jones, 3 games played for Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy in his 3 games, 586 yards. Mac Jones, 905. Better completion percentage, better passer rating, less interceptions thrown. Mac Jones has been the better quarterback between him and Purdy. 49ers fans, this slide was made specifically with you guys in mind, knowing that people have been calling for Brock Purdy's head, and there's reason for it. Here's a big return. After the touchdown was scored, we do just get a kickoff here, and the football is out to the 34-yard line. But this is the head-to-head comparison, guys. This is that head-to-head comparison between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. Would you almost doubling the number of yardage in those 3 games? Purdy only played 2 games, says Seth Harmon. I guess you're right. It's week 6. 2 games, 3 games. Still, though. Still. I mean, you look at the total touchdowns. It's basically the same. I don't know, man. It's basically the same. The interceptions are worse for Purdy, but what number doesn't change right here is the passer rating. First play, guys, on 1st and 10 is 2nd down and 4. Thank you for correcting me, Seth Harmon. Thank you for correcting me. Let's get rid of that and coño, eso sí está jodón. Siempre esa vaina me pasa. 7 minutes here left to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's start the clock. 6:50 on the board. 2nd down and 4. Here's a snap and a handoff. Buccaneers with the football on 2nd down. Looks like they will pick up just enough for the 1st down. So 1st and 10 coming up right now, and the football is now at the Tampa Bay 44-yard line. My apologies for fumbling with that graphic slide right there. Just wanted to make sure that I brought it up, my friend. Okay. Watch CBS mute for FN analysis. I got you, Roy. That's what we're here for. Okay. 6:22 on the clock right now. A 1st and 10. Don't know why the clock has stopped. This might be a chain measurement. They quickly got rid of that virtual measurement in the NFL. They did it for preseason. I haven't seen it like, at all. I think they did it for maybe week 1 or week 2, but the virtual measurement, they got rid of that so fast. A Purdy lover saying, Guy Fortune, I'm here in California. What up, Mike? Here's the snap. Here's the handoff, left-hand side. And this time they're actually calling it a 3rd down and 1. It doesn't matter. It will be picked up as a 1st down. Rachaad White going to pick up the 1st down, and it does keep the clock ticking. So, 1st down, Tampa Bay. Seth saying, I'm here every week. Thanks, Seth. I have seen you every single week, bro, so I appreciate you being here. When did Mac Jones take the 49ers to the Super Bowl? Question mark. That's a good question, Thomas. But would you really say that Mac Jones or that Brock Purdy is the reason they got there? Or would you put that on the defense that was one of the best defenses in all the NFL? Because I would argue that the San Francisco 49ers only got to the Super Bowl because of their defense. 5.5 minutes. Here's the snap, little play action. Running to the right-hand side. Baker Mayfield will wind up and throw. This pass is incomplete on 1st and 10. It brings up a 2nd down, intended for Tez Johnson. Stops the clock with 5:26. 5:26. Okay, another touchdown here. A big touchdown run for Josh Jacobs. The Green Bay Packers up 17-7 versus Cincinnati right now. This game a lot closer. The score is 19-20. The Buccaneers have a 20-19 lead. It's a 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Baker Mayfield will hand this over, and 2 49ers defenders run into each other. This is going to be a 5-yard pickup upfield right now, but there's a flag on the play, so let's find out what this one is. 5:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They're going to call it holding on the offense. This will be a 10-yard penalty. It was 2nd down and 10. It becomes 2nd down and 20. 2nd down and 20 coming up right now. You know what, man? I am honestly dying to take my wife on a sushi date. We haven't had sushi since before she got pregnant, which is crazy. And I'm out here live streaming almost every single night, but this week I think we're going to get a day where I end up with a night off. That's honestly what's on my mind right now. Don't know why I'm saying that out loud, but it's just what's on my mind. 2nd down and 20 coming up, guys, with 5 minutes on the board here. Here's the snap out of the shotgun formation, looking right, winding up, throwing, catch is made. Cade Otton at the 45-yard line from the 35 to the 45. Looks like another flag came in. Maybe? No. 3rd down and 14. 6-yard pickup. 3rd down and 14 coming up right now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here. Whatever happened to Igbuka? Y'all know this is BS. Emeka Igbuka has been decent today. 4 targets, 2 receptions for 24 yards, averaging 12 yards per catch. Just hasn't been peppered with those targets just yet. Here we go on 3rd down and 14 with 4:20 on the clock. And this time, Baker Mayfield going to shake and bake. He's on the run. He's on the scramble. He gets past the 50. Baker Mayfield gets the 1st down. You got to be kidding me. Baker Mayfield somehow, some way will pick up the 1st down for Tampa Bay. 1st and 10, a Baker Mayfield, what would have been a loss of like 12 yards. Baker Mayfield slips under the tackle, breaks another tackle upfield, a little pump fake here, a little pump fake there, picks up 15 yards. It's a 1st down. He even stretches at the end of it with the left arm. Stretches like Michael Jordan in Space Jam. That's a 1st and 10 from the 45. 1st and 10 coming up for Baker Mayfield. Here's the snap. There's a toss to the right-hand side, and it looks like Rachaad White going to run out of gas there quickly. He is driven backwards. It's a loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11. Clock will tick. Clock will tick right now. Marv, I see you with the hands up, bro. Let's go. Shake and bake, says Marv. That's it right there. Making something happen out of nothing, Richard. Thank you, Disc Golf. Thank you, sir. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. That's why we're doing YouTube every day. Motion on the field from Sean Tucker. Looking the other way. Baker Mayfield going to air this thing out. It's a shot for Tez Johnson. Touchdown! Touchdown Tampa Bay! A big shot downfield, and Tez Johnson gets the score. Oh, my goodness. Wow. From the 45-yard line, Baker Mayfield connects with Tez Johnson on a post route. An insane play from Baker, airing that one out. And Baker Mayfield now has 20 fantasy points on the day. Tez Johnson cooked that defense, absolutely roasted them. Oh, my goodness. What a catch by Tez Johnson, barely hanging on to that one, but hung on to it. And that is a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Here's the extra point attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's up. The kick is, oh my goodness, in, and it's good, but just barely. The score, 27-19. It is an 8-point game. It still remains a one-possession game, folks. Let's not get it twisted. It might be super excited that the Buccaneers just scored a touchdown here, but this game is not over. This game is not over, and the San Francisco 49ers will have something to say about that. Baker man is cooking, says Derry Hardaway. Courtney saying thumbs down, not happy about that one. What a play, though. A monster shot upfield from Baker Mayfield to connect with Tez Johnson. That was wild, bro. Those somersaults were wild, says Courtney. Yeah, the guy flipping around left and right now. Jay saying this game is over. Ain't got no. This game is not over, Jay. This game is not over, sir. So, plenty of time left, guys. Looks like some of y'all believing that the 49ers might already be cooked. We're creeping up on 3,000 votes right now. When I'm asking y'all who will win this game, it's anybody's game. Scully saying that my typo at the bottom has a my scrolling text at the bottom has a typo, says Scully. You are watching, right? That seems good so far. Football Nation. This does look good so far. With you, host. Ah, there it is. You got me, bro. You got me, bro. Good eye there, sir. Good eye. Good eye. Well done. Okay. I see you out there. I see you out there correcting me with my scrolling text. We got it fixed, guys. Now, if y'all want to join me on TikTok, on Twitch, on Instagram, on Facebook, all the links are available on my website, guys. Y'all can check out the website, www.footballnationusa.com. I say it every live stream. I want you guys to check it out. I want you guys to peruse a little bit. Read some of the blog posts I've put out there. Eric saying, LMAO, the grammar police over here. Hey, man, it's part of being professional, right? If I was walking around with my zipper down, I'd like for someone to be like, hey, man, how much you get that fixed? Go San Francisco 49ers. I see you, H. Michael saying, let's go Bucks. The one saying 6-leg parlay. Looking good. You got a 6-leg parlay? All right, guys, what are y'all betting on? Emeka Egbuka is good, Cam. He just hasn't been targeted right now. He's just being covered closely by the 49ers defense. Micah Kim, bro, I won't forget about you guys, bro. We're here, man. We're good. We're good. Y'all are my family. That's not changing at any point. Y'all are part of the nation. All right, y'all, commercial break here is over. Let's get back to the action. Here's the kickoff return out to about the 30-yard line. Now the San Francisco 49ers will take over. It's 1st and 10 for San Francisco at the 32. Looks like Mary is following me on Twitch now. Let's go. Thank you, Mary, out there on Twitch. Got a new follower today. I love it. Can't wait for those Commanders, says Roy Williams. I should be live on Twitch right now, but I'm pushing too much right now with OBS, and until YouTube gives us our September earnings, All y'all super chats that y'all gave in September, we're not getting for another 10 days. So once we get that set up, we'll take the next step. Here's the move. Mac Jones will wind up and throw to Tonjes from the 32-yard line out to the 35. It's a 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7. Starts the clock. Okay, 49ers down by 8. 49ers up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams are 4-1 right now. Both of these teams are 4-1 right now. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 7. We're looking at an I formation. Mac Jones is the quarterback, and we've got Kendrick Bourne on the right side here. A toss to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey going to use a couple of blocks, takes this out to the 39. That'll be a 4-yard pickup. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. So 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the San Francisco 49ers. Another opportunity to convert, another opportunity to be a thorn in the side of the Buccaneers. But not only do the San Francisco 49ers need to score a touchdown here, they will also need to convert the 2-point conversion to tie this game. Shotgun formation. All the way at the bottom of the screen is Kyle Juszczyk lined up as a wide receiver. Here is the snap. Looking that way, changing the mind, will wind up and throw to Jawan Jennings. Catch will be made. That's good for a 1st down, an 8-yard pickup. 1st down, 49ers. 1st down for San Francisco. Keeps the clock ticking, moves the football just shy of midfield at the 46. So now the football is shy of midfield. We are approaching the 50-yard line now. 46-yard line for San Francisco. They are pushing. Just 3 plays in, 14 yards. Move the stick once. Let's see how many 1st downs they pick up on this drive. Mac Jones under center on 1st and 10. Waiting for the snap. Motion on the field. Here it is. Looking there. The blitz coming in. Mac Jones has to adjust. He will find Tonjes. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. San Francisco once again. Tonjes goes out of bounds, but loses forward momentum inbound. So they're going to keep the clock ticking here. Good catch by Jake Tonjes. Huge catch by Jake Tonjes. That's another 1st down. This could take us to the end of the quarter here, guys. Probably will take us to the end of the quarter. An I formation. Game clock down to 5. They're going to get one more play here. It's a Christian McCaffrey carry. McCaffrey stays on his feet. McCaffrey, a spin move, gets inside the 40, inside the 35, goes down at the 31. A flag on the play. That is the end of the quarter. We'll find out what this flag is here. So McCaffrey was on the run. Time was out. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this one is. Yaya Diaby could be the one who was flagged for it. It's going to be a holding on the offense, though. I am so sorry, 49ers fans. It was on Jake Brendel. So this will end up being a loss of yardage instead. It was 1st and 10. It becomes 1st and 20 when we start the 4th quarter. So 4th quarter coming up. The flag was a holding penalty against the San Francisco 49ers. Loaf saying, bro, is White out? Rachaad White is available. Rachaad White is in, and he is healthy. He's got 61 yards today. So far, y'all, these are your top performers for today. That's what all of this data is. By the way, pro tip, you can put your fingers on the screen and whoop, zoom in. By the way, another pro tip, you can cast your phone onto your TV, or you can bust out your laptop or your tablet. We've seen the numbers go up for tablets. I think 7% of you guys are watching this on a tablet right now, which is pretty cool. It gives you more screen size. It allows you to see the numbers more clearly. Christopher White, thank you so much for that comment right there. 1st and 16 penalty was downfield, says Daniel Tenson. You are correct. That penalty, the holding call, was beyond the line of scrimmage. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Thank you for correcting me, Daniel. It is 1st and 16. You are correct, sir. You are correct. That is football IQ that you don't get in a lot of people. Daniel Tennyson. Check Tennyson. What's going on, Daniel? Thank you for the correction there. It is going to be 1st and 16 at the Tampa Bay 44 when we get back from this break. On my laptop, says Robert Zamora. I cast you on an 85-inch TV. Let's go, Snaz. Got to use my phone to chat and watch you on the TV. That's true. You do both right there. Guy Fortune saying turnover incoming. Turnover incoming and saying tablet gang. Marvy's saying, wow, I didn't know that. The more you know, Marvy. The more you know. Krager with a $3 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Is White not going to push receiving yards, bro? I guess not, Loaf. I guess not today. Thank you, Krager, for that super chat. Okay, so nobody's confused, and they don't think that I'm just rambling right now. We are at the end of the third quarter. When you guys see this screen, it's typically because there's no action happening. One of the things I did not do at all today, not in the first half or in the second half, is bring up the schedules because I still had the schedules from the last game. So, away team being 49ers. Let's talk about the 49ers schedule. 49ers upcoming schedule is right here, guys. The San Francisco 49ers next week will have to face the Atlanta Falcons. This will be Sunday. Then in Week 8, they've got 49ers at Texans. Week 9, 49ers at Giants. Week 10, LA Rams at 49ers, a divisional matchup. And Week 11, another divisional. All of their games during the day, no primetime slots here. Here's a quick throw from Mac Jones coming out of the commercial break. This is Brian Robinson Jr., who stays on his feet. No, he doesn't. They're going to call him down right there. So down goes Brian Robinson Jr., on 1st and 16. It makes it a 2nd down and 14 on a 2-yard pickup. I will bring this up again. And I need to make the adjustment here for the Buccaneers and get the Buccaneers schedule as well. Okay, Buccaneers schedule going to pop up there as well, guys. I'll bring that up in just a second for our next commercial break. In the meantime, 2nd down and 14. 14 and a half minutes left to go in this football game. I got a shotgun formation and Jake Tonjes on the move to the bottom of the screen. Now he's on the move back to the top. 5 seconds on the play clock. The snap and the handoff to Christian McCaffrey from the 43-yard line across midfield. This will be a 3-yard pickup. This will make it 3rd down and 13. And the 49ers, 3rd down and 11, excuse me. 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11, and the football is now at the 39. So, Tampa Bay Buccaneers on defense, 49ers on offense. It's 3rd down and long coming up here. It is getting loud again at Raymond James Stadium. The Buccaneers at home trying to make life difficult for these 49ers. Here we go from the 39-yard line, motion on the field. And Mac Jones takes the snap. Pressure coming in. The blitz. Mac Jones has crushed. He fumbles. It's recovered. I think this is going to be a turnover, and I think it's Buccaneers football. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Mac Jones got blown up on the blitz right there. Absolutely slaughtered. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Levante David going to be the man credited for the sack as well. Jones got hit so hard, he fumbles the football here. Wow. Okay, guys, it's a turnover. It stops the clock with 3:29, and it looks like 1st and 10 coming up for Tampa Bay. They will take over at the 49-yard line. They will take over at the 49-yard line. What a game. What a hit, says a million bands. Hey, bands to make your dance. Hey. These cheeks clap always. Fire the cannon, says Cyberpunk. What up, Cyberpunk? Bucks pirated that football. That's a very appropriate comment right there, Jay. Zen Zero saying smack Jones, not Mac Jones. Let's effing go, says Gad. The 7th son, Steve O, saying got hit so hard his mother fell. Wow. Okay. He got hit so hard that he got back up. They asked him, what's your name? And he said, November. Big play right there. Huge bag for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. 13 and a half minutes left to go. The Buccaneers up by 8 in a fantastic spot. That turnover did come. Oh, man, that definitely happened. Let's see. Okay, guys, y'all are getting wild out there in the chat right now. What's up, James Morgan? What is up to pre-Adam? Mike Kid. Pre-Adam Mike Kid. That's tough. That's a tough name to read. 3 fumbles. Oof, says Jubilus. Hey, you missed you. Are you doing the Bills game Monday night? You know I am, George. You know I am. One final thing then, I guess we'll bring it up once again. These are the games that I will be – oh, I'm not covering the Bills game tomorrow night. No, I'm not covering the Bills game. I'm covering the main time right here, Monday Night Football, 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have one more game for you today, folks. Tonight's game will be this matchup here. Tonight's game will be the matchup here with the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. I will be live for this one in case you don't have access to the game because it's not available in your region or for whatever reason. I got you. Monday night, there are two games happening Monday Night Football, guys. Monday night, Bills will play the Falcons. They will start that game at 6:15 Central Standard Time. I will not be covering that game. Instead, I will be covering the Bears and the Commanders, a game that last year I totally underplayed, and it ended up being, they might say that this is not a turnover. Are they reviewing this right now? I mean, this is a tough one here. Mac Jones might have been down, but the football started moving. This ruling on the field is actually being reviewed, guys. It might not be a turnover at all. It is still San Francisco football, bro. Okay. So that was a hit, and Mac Jones got blown up. He did go down, but it looks like he still had the football on his way down when that shin ended up touching the ground. So it's going to be San Francisco's football. Looks like the ruling on the field was overturned. They called this a fumble, but it's been so long since we got back. I don't even know. It's 3rd down and 11 now after that? 4th down and 21. So they're going to end up having to punt anyways here. They are going to end up having to punt. It changes the field position. Doesn't change too much, but doesn't change too much. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 21. It's going to be a punt, so the Buccaneers are going to get the football regardless here. They are going to get the football regardless here, but they're not going to be in such great field position. The field position was awesome for them with that forced turnover, or what was seemingly a forced turnover. Here is the boot. And this one goes back to Tampa Bay. The return at the 10. Trying to cut back. He's in trouble. He's in serious trouble. Goes down shy of the 15. Great job by the 49ers. That is a better situation. Still not ecstatic about it. You're still not happy to have to punt the football away, but you're giving them the football on their own 14-yard line as opposed to giving them the football on your 37 or whatever that was. So the punt puts the football back in Buccaneers territory, safe and far away from the 49ers end zone. 49ers trying to make something happen without Fred Warner here. Defensively, they have shown gaps in his absence. Single back formation. Sean Tucker in the backfield. He gets the carry. Sean Tucker runs straight into the defense. No gain here. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 gets this clock ticking right now. Looks like they'll credit him for 1 yard. Seems generous to me, so it's a 1-yard pickup. 13 minutes left to go in this football game. Here we go. G'day, mate, in Australia. G'day to you. Crikey. Crikey. That's a big bloke. Right? They say bloke and Sheila for girls out there. And then there's the dinghy, which is a boat. What's up, Christopher Kilgore? Thank you, my friend. I see you, Superman. 2nd down and 9 from the 15-yard line. Here's the snap. Baker in the pocket will wind up and throw. The catch is made. Gonna make a couple guys miss. Gets past the 30, the 40. Cuts back inside. 50-yard line. A big gain there for Sterling Shepard. A 36-yard pickup. That's good for a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First down. First down for Tampa Bay. First down for Tampa Bay here. San Francisco would play a good game. Come on, San Francisco 49ers. Paul Batra saying, dude, you're a Niners fan? Nah, man, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Cowboy, baby. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Motion on the field, the snap and the handoff. Sean Tucker gets the carry. Sean Tucker takes this one to about the 43-yard line across midfield. This will bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 4 at the San Francisco 43. A 6-yard pickup. Whistles coming in, so clock will stop. They're showing a big Tucker Kraft touchdown now. I could use that. Nice. I could definitely use that. Tucker Kraft my boy right now. Guy Fortune saying Mario is not neutral. Look, man, if one team does well, we're going to hype up that team. If the other team does poorly, we're gonna do that as well. So, would like to see the San Francisco 49ers do something that isn't turn over the football or have to punt. In that case, I'd get excited for the 49ers. You guys know me by now. You guys should know me by now. I got Christian McCaffrey on my fantasy squad. I want to see him do well. Game script not allowing for that. Here we go, 2nd down and 4. From the 43-yard line, a snap and a handoff. Sean Tucker around the left-hand side will pick up a first down here. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. That's good for a Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 coming up for Tampa Bay. I'm a Cowboys fan too, especially when they lose, says Owl on the prowl. Egbuka going to sell, says 850. Honestly, when they're up by 8 and in good field position, I don't know why they would throw the football. They might as well keep running it. We've got ourselves, man, this confetti is everywhere, bro. 1st and 10. 11 minutes left to go. Motion. Here's the snap. A handoff to Tucker again, this time from the 37-yard line. Sean Tucker going to go down at about the 33. That's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 coming up. The clock is ticking. Running out of time are the San Francisco 49ers, especially if this drive for the Buccaneers ends in points. Thank you, Howard Nelson. It's what we try to do, my friend. It's what we try to do. 10 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in this football game. We are in the 4th quarter. Both teams coming into this one tied at 4-1 after 5 weeks of football. Under center. Here's the snap. Baker Mayfield going to hand this off, going backwards. Rachaad White going to lose like 4 yards on the play. It brings up a 3rd down and 10. A big stop there by Bryce Huff, the ex-New York Jet. Good job by Huff right there to get a big tackle for a loss. 3rd down and 11 coming up. 3rd down and 11. Tampa Bay Buccaneers looking to convert, and the San Francisco 49ers looking to prevent. So, who will win this battle? On 3rd down, a crucial 3rd down for both the offense and the defense here. Here is the play, a 4-man rush coming in. Baker Mayfield going to wind up. The catch will be made by Cade Otton, but it's not enough to gain. It brings up a 4th down. And a good stop there by the San Francisco 49ers. 4th down and 4. 4th down and 4 coming up. It looks like the punt team will come out. This should be the field goal unit here. I think McLaughlin should be able to hit this one. McLaughlin is going to line up for this one. From the 30-yard line, 31-yard line, this should be a 49-yard field goal here for Tampa Bay. 49-yard field goal here for Tampa Bay. Let's see if he can knock this one back. From the left hash. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and this one is no good. The kick is no good, and the 49ers will get the football back without conceding any points. Oh, my goodness. Wow, the kick is no good. And so San Francisco will take over on the 39-yard line. All right, guys, here we go. So the kick is no good. Derry Hardaway, I see you out there. Where are my 49ers fans at? Where are my 49ers fans at? That leaves the door open for San Francisco, folks. Let's stop the clock here. I got 8:41 left to go. Let's go, says Aiden. What's up, Lucinda? Thanks for checking in. Who you playing this week in the Fantasy League? Tony saying, wow. Says, wow. Poppy just laughing right now. Let's go, Butts, says Charles. Okay. Bang, bang, says Rich. Right here, says Seth Harmon. Oh, boy, that sinking feeling is seeming accurate. It's seeming accurate right now, is what SJ just said in the chat. You need 1.2 more fantasy points, says Nismo. Oh, man. San Francisco all the way. I love it. ANX checking in for the 49ers. Roger checking in for the 49ers. This is a crazy game, says Neil. Our kicker goofed, says Ghost Riley. Our kicker goofed. The 49ers have a chance. I see y'all out there, 49ers fans. Here's why we're saying this. The 49ers do have a chance, and here's why. It's just a one-possession game. There's still 9 minutes of football left to go, and it's a one-possession game. All they got to do is go down and score against these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If they can convert a 2-point conversion, we are tied. And now you know that McLaughlin is human and will miss kicks. That's going to give this San Francisco 49ers defense additional chutzpah, additional courage, additional motivation there to go out and play. Who wins, Spider-Man or Yamcha? Spider-Man, bro. Yamcha going down every time. Yamcha got beat by a Cyberman. So, yeah, definitely. That's so funny. Yeah, it's me, Matt. What's up, Matt? What is up, Matt? Saying, sorry about Dallas. Who will win, Spider-Man or Yamcha? I mean, they're both kind of soft for sure. Spider-Man, I like Spider-Man, but I don't know. He's definitely no Superman. I know Marvel versus DC. Country Kiss is saying Yamcha? Yeah, Yamcha's a Dragon Ball Z character. You gotta know. You gotta know. If you never watched Dragon Ball Z, it'll change your life. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. San Francisco 49ers taking over after a missed field goal. But the next play immediately is a sack. And down goes Mac Jones. Hassan Reddick and Brewer in on there. That's a 7-yard loss. 2nd down. Gonna need more tea, man. Gonna need more tea. Gonna need more tea. Let's go with the good stuff. There's only so many of these cough drops I can do in one day. I'm going to try to take it easy on the voice, man, trying to bring the energy without dropping the experience here. 2nd down and 17, Mac Jones. Out there now, 39 dropbacks. He's been sacked 5 times in this game. Jones will check this one down. Catch made by Tonjes. Jake Tonjes going to pick up about 12 yards on that play. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Call it a 3rd down and 4. Confetti everywhere, bro. Spider-Man is pudding? Question mark, says Guy Fortune. 3rd down. I got a big 3rd down here, and the 49ers looking to avoid the worst-case scenario, which would be a 3-and-out. 3rd down coming up for San Francisco. The score is 19-27. 2nd straight game with 300 passing yards. That's the first time in Mac Jones' career. Here he is at the 45-yard line. Multiple players on the move here. And it looks like a timeout is going to be called. That stops the clock with 7:17. So timeout going to be called by the San Francisco 49ers. Looks like there was some confusion out there. That's one gone for San Francisco. I bet my toddler he calls a screen of some sort. Okay, let's see if that happens, BHT. Yamcha wins especially late in Dragon Ball Z. No, he doesn't, dude. He lost Bulma. He's done. That's it. Vegeta's the winner, even though Vegeta's always getting his butt kicked. Okay. Talking Dragon Ball Z in the middle of this fight right now. This fight between the 49ers and the Buccaneers. Jake Tonjes on the move. Here's the play, dropping back, airing this one out. A deep shot downfield to Jawan Jennings. This one incomplete. 4th down coming up now. 4th down and 12. And that's a squandered opportunity. San Francisco on their own 45-yard line. 4th down and 4 on the 45. 4th down and 5. Let's go Buccaneers, says Meg. Ryan saying Marvel will smash GC. Marvel would smash DC for sure, except Superman could handle it all by himself, honestly. Here's the snap. Here is the boot. This one going back. This one going way back. This one inside the 10 signaled the fair catch. There's a flag on the play. This could be a roughing the kicker. This could be a roughing the kicker, and it could make it a 1st down here for the San Francisco 49ers. It is going to be a roughing the kicker, guys. Roughing the kicker. 1st down, San Francisco. They were punting the football away, giving it back to Tampa Bay, and they roughed the kicker. Not just running into him, they ran into that planting leg. Vita Vea got to know better than that. Oh, that was Morstead who sold that. That wasn't even, I wouldn't call that a roughing. That's a running into, ref. That's not a roughing. That's a running into, ref. That's a weak call. That's a weak call. I'm all for protecting the players, but a roughing the kicker makes it a first down here for San Francisco. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. A quick throw to the right-hand side. Kendrick Bourne going to pick up 13 yards right now. That's good for a first down. First down, San Francisco cooking now. They got a fresh new breath of life in them and a fresh new set of downs. 6:45 left to go. What a play. What an opportunity here for San Francisco to continue this drive. Last week, 142 yards. Today, 143 for Kendrick Bourne. Back-to-back massive performances, Kendrick Bourne. The target on this play, the pass is incomplete, stops the clock with 6:32. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Kendrick Bourne was the intended receiver. He was smothered on that play. That pass incomplete. Vildor doing great job as the corner there. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 coming up now. That was such a big play, my screen glitched. 2nd and 10 at the Tampa Bay 38. Motion on the field. Right now, waiting for the snap. Brock Purdy takes it. He drops the blitz coming in. He'll check it down on the screen. Play to Jake Tonjes. Tonjes goes forward, picks up 9 yards. This will make it a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. The clock is ticking once again with 6:20. Tonjes looking good today. How is that defense going to operate without Warner and Bosa? Well, they're doing okay. Here's a quarterback sneak, and Mac Jones is going to get stuffed on 3rd down. I don't think he'll get it. Let's see where they mark this one. The down judge saying this is short. The other side judge saying this is short as well. This will bring up a 4th down, I believe, guys. They're breaking up the pile here. The official just went like this to stop the clock. Oh, for you football casuals, this means stop the clock. This means start the clock. One hand up. This right here, this means put 25 seconds on the clock. Both hands up means put 40 seconds on the clock. A couple super chats coming in right now. Mayfield 250 plus, and I'm happy you only need 25 more yards, 24 more yards there, Palm Beach Trader. And JJV saying, let's go Niners. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. 3,600 votes on this live stream right now. Last position wins, says Thomas. Last position wins, says Thomas. All right, y'all. I've got a 4th down and 1. This is going to be measurement right now. Oh, there's the virtual measurement. It's clearly short. It's 1 foot and 8 inches short. 1 foot and 8 inches short. We'll just call it 4th down in inches here. The clock has stopped with 5:54. When the official punches this one back in, we'll get the action. Are they moving the football now? I don't know what's going on. 4th down and 1. Okay, 4th down and 1. Just a hair shy, guys. Here comes the 4th down. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. They're going to see a false start right here. This is going to be a false start on the offense, and the 49ers go from 4th down in inches to 4th down and about 6, y'all. 4th down and 6 on the penalty for false start. Oh, that's rough, man. False start. Offense. Number 77 with a little flinch there, and he puts his hands on the ground, slams the hands on the ground. He knows he messed that up for his team. It's a 4th down and 6 coming up, and the 49ers have to go for it here. 49ers going for it on 4th down and 6. Motion on the field. Mac Jones takes it. The blitz coming in. Mac going to wind up and throw it, and intercepted. It's an interception. Coming back with it. Going to give himself up down at the 20-yard line. That is now. Wow. Dean got the interception. It is Buccaneers football. Let's find out what this flag is. There is a flag on the field defensively. Jamel Dean, the left cornerback, got his hands to it, intercepted that football. After the play, personal foul. on the San Francisco 49ers, unnecessary roughness. It's a 15-yard penalty, and this is going to be a huge break now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game going back and forth. Mac Jones, too many opportunities to shine. Too many opportunities to shine. Great job to sit back there and wait for it. Great job to sit back there and wait for it by Jamel Dean. That football intercepted, picked off. It's a 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 35, folks. Tampa Bay gets the football back. 1st and 10 at their own 35. Commercial break. Okay. Bucks are damn good, says Bill Adams. They sure are. These Buccaneers are darn good, my friend. The Bucks should win now, says David Bacco. They sure should. Amalia Rubio saying, why? 49ers 4-2, says Derry. Okay, let's ask the question, guys. Are the 49ers cooked? Let's ask the question. We'll ask the poll. Still a one-possession game, guys. Y'all get beat up pretty quick out here, guys. Still a one-possession game. If the 49ers defense can prevent Buccaneers from scoring here, they can still win this one. So, are the 49ers cooked? Si or no? Damn near, says DeReal. Damn near, says DeReal. It's 5 minutes left. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes. Got about 6 minutes left, man. There's a good chance right now. 80% of you guys think they're cooked? Wow. Okay. Johnny Blade saying paint slinger. Toast Malone says shrimp landing. Heck no. We got this, says JJV. Let's go, JJV. I see you out there. Ron Anthony saying no, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Bucks are super clutch. They're done, says William J. the Poet. No yamon for the boys today. Yamon. You know what's funny, Keith Porter? I actually okay, fun story about me, guys. I used to travel a lot before settling down. And I backpacked and lived in Argentina for 4 months. And I ended up picking up a job bartending at a Jamaican bar called Yamon, spelled the same way like that, Y-A-M-O-N. Yamon. And it was the weirdest thing because in Argentina, I mean, they've got alcohol, of course, but they had a very different selection of booze than I was used to. I was a career-long bartender, and that was one of the places that I bartended. It was cool. It was a fun job, but bartending – I bartended in Argentina in a Jamaican bar and then bartended in an Irish pub while living in Argentina as well. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the snap. There's the handoff on 1st and 10. The Buccaneers going to keep this football on the ground. They realize that time is on their side, so they will keep this clock ticking. 5:35 left to go here. It makes 2nd down and 9. Okay. It's okay. Our practice squad did well, says Seth Harmon. Kind of is that way, though. Kind of is that way. 2nd down and 8. Coming up after a 2-yard gain right now. The Buccaneers in no rush to break this huddle. But the 49ers know they need to stop, and they need it now. If they give up a 1st down or 2 first downs, they're going to be done. Defensively, though, we have seen a 3-and-out, a couple 3-and-outs today for Tampa Bay. Looking for a 1st down here. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Baker takes it. He looks and winds up. He throws. The catch is made. This time it's a 1st down. 1st down Buccaneers. And that's going to be Johnson who makes the grab for Tampa Bay. Cameron Johnson. He had a touchdown today. Cameron Johnson with a 13-yard grab. That's good for a 1st down for Tampa Bay. And now 49ers fans are getting nervous. They cannot give up another one. If they give up another 1st down, this would be it. They are taking their time. Taking their time. The Buccaneers break the huddle. Rachaad White back in this game, a single back formation. Baker Mayfield under center. Motion. The snap. The hand, it's fumbled. It's a fumbled ball. And this is going to be recovered by who? I think this should be Rachaad White's football. I think it's still going to be a forward fumble here, and Tampa Bay has it. This will bring up a 2nd down. Bad handoff there. Don't know what happened with Rachaad White. And Baker Mayfield should have put that in the belly of Rachaad White instead of putting it in his hands. Clock is ticking. Baked, not toasted, says BC. Baked. All right, guys, this game is in the waning moments here. What the, says Andrew Elton. 27-19, 3.5 minutes left to go in this football game. 49ers need to get a stop on this play here. Baker Mayfield will wind up and throw. It's not going to happen for San Francisco. That's a first down catch right there for Tez Johnson again. No, it's not Tez. It's not Tez. It's not Tez Johnson. It's Cameron Johnson. Another first down picked up right here. Moves the football to the San Francisco 33, so the Buccaneers are in field goal range regardless. All they need to do now is turn around and hand this football off a few more times. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. The San Francisco 49ers with 2 timeouts left. I don't know what they plan to do with those 2 timeouts. 2:55 on the clock here. Baker Mayfield has completed 16 of 22 for 257. Motion on the field. Baker takes the snap. As expected, hands this off to Rachaad White. This one going to be a gain of 2 yards here. 2nd down and 8. Clock will continue. So the clock is ticking right now. Boom of doom. Baker is the real MVP of the NFL. If Baker Mayfield, timeout going to be called here, guys. 2:42 left to go. 2:42 here left to go. If Baker Mayfield ends up not in the conversation for MVP, I find that appalling. I think Baker Mayfield definitely deserves to be in the MVP conversation. It took a while for Baker Mayfield to kind of get his glory, right? Because he did make a playoff appearance and he did do okay with the Browns, but then he bounced around the league a couple times, right? You saw him go out west. You saw him go to the Rams. You saw him bounce around, and now he's here with Tampa Bay, finding a home in Tampa Bay, and boy, are they taking care of him. Here we go, guys. A single back formation now on 2nd down and 8 after the timeout. It's another handoff. Rachaad White going to take this down to about the 27-yard line. Players pushing each other around. It's starting to get a little emotional here. Final timeout going to be called with 2:38 left to go. 49ers officially out of timeouts. Do I think McCaffrey gets 16 more receiving yards? Asked Slackst. Possible. It is possible. We'll see how it goes. Who's going to win? Guys, I think after that drive right here defensively, the 49ers are cooked. Mac Jones put up a fight, a valiant effort, but it was not enough. 321 yards, no touchdowns, though, and 2 interceptions. Also, almost lost a fumble. It was a rough outing for the 49ers. This, I'm sure somewhere out there, Brock Purdy, even though the 49ers are losing, has to be smiling knowing that his job is probably safe here. Motion on the field, Rachaad White, 3rd down and 4. My apologies, 3rd down and 4. Here's the snap. Baker going to wind up and throw. This catch going to be made. It's a 2-yard pickup. It is a stop for the 49ers, but the clock is now ticking, and this will take us to the 2-minute warning. I don't expect them to kick this one here until after the 2-minute break. I think the winner of this game will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my friend. The scoreline seems to think so. Tampa Bay 27, San Francisco 19 as we approach the 2-minute warning here. Why spend your timeouts with 2 minutes left, says Chaser. Well, it just got more difficult. Robert Saleh, this does take us to the 2-minute warning, guys. The clock is stopped. Robert Saleh not happy by his defensive bunch, but not much you can do when your teams are busted up. Thank you, Ocean M&M. Thank you, Ocean M&M. We are live in San Antonio, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Over 70,000 views on this particular live stream. It's been a very good day so far, and we have one more tonight. I'm saving my voice for tonight. Carl saying the Bucs cheated. I wouldn't say that they cheated. Ron Sanchez, what's going on? Welcome, Mr. Sanchez. Senor Sanchez. Shane Gary saying LFG, good, need points. What the BS? The WAP Genius saying go Bills. Niners got this, says Eric and Alex. I don't think so, Eric and Alex. I think it might be time here. Sour Grapes Winers says, you know what? Sour grapes make some good. Have you never had a sour beer? You can make beer out of anything. In Baker we trust, says Sporty Bags. Interesting way to spell Sporty Bags, but I like it. Roger that, saying, how about them Panthers? Wow, bro. Okay. All right, bro. Oh, Bad Bunny, he says. Mexico and Canada in the house. I would have won $100 pick'ems if the Jags. That was your only one, Vontae? Well, let's see. Denver tomorrow night. New reminder, 5 on the Bills. By the way, guys, in the middle of the commercial break, it is the 2-minute warning. One final thing I wanted to bring up that I haven't brought up is this Major League Baseball's playoffs. We do have an update now. We now have updates, guys, so let's bring this up. I am covering baseball as well, folks. We do have a team that advanced, so the Seattle Mariners will now be facing off against the Toronto Blue Jays. That game actually happening tonight. Someone correct me. I think it's tonight. The LA Dodgers advanced, and the Milwaukee Brewers have advanced, so we'll have Dodgers and Brewers coming at you guys here pretty soon. So, Mariners, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Brewers. It'll be a good one, y'all. It'll be a really good conference series here. So we've gone through the wild card round. We've gone through the divisional for baseball. We're now in this last push for baseball, and baseball will be over by the end of the month. So literally only, 18 more days before it's all said and done. Here we go, guys. Buccaneers on 4th down and 3. They're lined up to go for it. On 4th down and 3 at the 2-minute warning. Baker Mayfield trying to get a hard count here, trying to get them to jump on sides to win this game. Baker Mayfield might end up going for it, though. Here we go. Nope. Nobody moving. Timeout going to be called right now. They're not going to give up the yardage. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout coming in for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The official trotting in. I love watching the officials. They're like, stop the clock. Stop the clock. Okay. Baseball fans, what's going on, man? NHL getting in groove right now, says TRT Nola. Bucs fans are proud of beating up the Niners backup squad. They are, Mark. They are, for sure. So the championship series, says Marcus. Do I cover hockey? I do not. I do not. The championship series, I said conference. Sorry, guys. Football Nation. It's the way it is. Championship series happening in baseball. A 45-yard field goal attempt right now from the right hash. The kick is up, and this time the kick is good. And so the Buccaneers will score one more here. The Buccaneers will score again. The score is 30-19 with 1:55 left to go. 49ers need to score a touchdown and then convert the onside kick. Need to get a touchdown and then convert the onside kick. Let's see what this drive holds for the 49ers. If you've got Christian McCaffrey on your squad, if you've got, let's see, there's options out here. If you've got Juwan Jennings on your squad right now, if you've got Tonjes on your squad right now, if you've got the Buccaneers defense fired up today, you're going to want to stick around for the rest of this game. Can CMC get 6 more receiving yards? Argentinian choripan, says Bautista. I never had choripan. I did have chimichurri sauce. Of course, we did drink a lot of Fernet while we were down there. Big part of Argentina is Fernet. They have great steak. Apparently, if you're a hunter, which I personally am not, best dove hunting in the world in Argentina is what is said, what I've been told. What I've been told is that it's the best dove hunting in the world if you guys are into that kind of stuff. 1:55 here left to go in this football game. I'm making all of this here. I'm grabbing all of this confetti. Here's the kickoff, guys, with 1:55 left to go. The return, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, going down at about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up now for the San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10 for San Francisco. They have about 150 left to go right now. We hit 50,000 subscribers this morning, guys. Lots of confetti for that. Definitely a ton of confetti for that. It's everywhere, and I'm so proud of this team right now. 155, 150 left to go, 1st and 10. Here we go from the 34-yard line. Here's the snap. Baker Mayfield under pressure. No, that's actually Mac Jones. Why did I say Baker? Mac Jones gets wrapped up, and Mac Jones goes down. Mac Jones will lose 9 yards on the play. It makes it a 2nd down and 19. He is gobbled up right there by Yaya Diaby for a 9-yard loss. 1:31 left to go. This time it's garbage time. I don't think the 49ers even believe that they can win this one. That'll be another loss of yardage for Mac Jones. 2nd down and 19 from the 25. Mac Jones in trouble again. Just going to throw this one away. Throws that away, stops the clock with 1:16. 3rd down and 19 coming up right now. 3rd down and 19 coming up right now. Buccaneers got this no matter what happens, says Meg. Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think there's any way. End the suffering, says Mad Steve. Cheeseheads win, says Mark McKay. I think the 49ers will win here as well, or will lose here as well. So the Cheeseheads, no surprise there. I think more people surprised that the Buccaneers are up by this much, but I think Buccaneers were home favorites coming into today as well. They were 3.5-point favorites coming into today. 3.5-point favorites coming into today. 21 gun salute, says Joseph Pisano. 1:16 left to go in this football game on 3rd down and 27. They called that intentional grounding, guys. So 3rd down and 27. He's backed up to the 15-yard line. You need something incredibly special here. We'll see if it happens. Mac Jones, empty backfield. 4-man rush going to come in. Here's the pressure. Mac Jones will wind up and throw underneath. Christian McCaffrey, a spin move, gets to the 30, the 35, down at about the 37. This will bring up a 4th down. I think McCaffrey just helped someone out. What did you need, 20 yards from McCaffrey? I think you just got it, bro. This brings up a 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 coming up now. This time, the snap. Jones on 4th down will wind up and throw. It's not enough to win this game or to stay alive. Turnover on downs with 35 seconds left to go, and victory formation now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, guys, that's basically all she wrote. This game is over. This game is over, guys. Thank y'all so much for being with us. If there's 5 more of y'all who are willing to smash that subscribe button, happy to have you on board here. 1st and 10, 35 seconds left to go. We're going to call the last play of this game. It's going to be a quarterback kneel. Should be simple. Says MB says that the Lions are hungry. Let's go Lions, says MB. Okay, 1st and 10, y'all. Here is the knee. That's the game. That's the knee. This will be your final. This will be your final. Baker Mayfield throwing that football out into the crowd. Players shaking hands. Everybody taking the field right now. That is the final score of today's game. Thank you guys so much for helping us out today, helping us get to our subscriber goals. This was another successful live stream. Thank you folks so much for being here today. That's it, y'all. That's all I got for you today. Well, that's all I got for you for now. I'll be live in about 30 minutes to cover the next game tonight. We've got the Lions and the Chiefs coming up after this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Thank y'all so much. Actually, what I'm going to do is mute myself, and I'm going to just keep this open. If you guys want to keep going in the chat, totally cool. But I am going to disappear for now. It's been a pleasure. You've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.